We done. Look, we live.
You did enough.
Look, if it say live, we live. I got to think.
Welcome, everybody. Hey, how you doing this evening? As you know, we're back live and in living color. This is our final season. Final episode for the season. And then we're going to be back with another banging, drop-topping hit. As you know, I am Angelic Bernie. Hi. And of course, you know, we have the effervescent, ever-flowing, ever-loving Pastor Green over here as he's using his day-to-day skills to help us make sure we got part of the rest of the program good and go. Your hostess with the mostest had to make a quick one, but he's on his way back. But I just want to know, how you doing?
Grand. Oh, I think they're there.
She said she's doing grand.
All right.
How you doing?
Morning, everybody. Morning.
Giving all honor to God right now. I want to say thank you. Yes. If you are not here, you're probably sinning and full of hell. Get ready. Oh, we have a comment. Can you go ahead and click on the comment? Because, normally I'm in control of the White House, but today we had right down to the right side, right there. Click on it. It said comment, baby. Click on it. It says comment right there. It said comments. No. Go down one. I saw the red. It said, right. You can't see it. Go down
baby,
one.
I don't see no.
Click right there. What did it say?
Click on who?
Right there. Right
Okay,
there.
we're going to click.
Okay, now go down. I swear I saw something.
This.
For the sake.
If the comment was the comment will be right
Okay,
there.
I'm sorry. Anywho, what's going on, guys, gals, ghouls, girls, goblins, over with diverse selection of bitch society? You want to go outside and be slippery, but guess what? It is already wet, and guess what? You're going to end up in the drain right there on the street. Preferably somewhere in the north side, but on south side, child, you fucked. I'm just going to be very honest with you. I'm just going to pray for you.
Baby, ain't no drains over there.
Need to be.
There ain't no drains over there, so baby, I don't know where y'all gonna go to, but you ain't gonna go there.
Dreams. Anywho, what's going on? I appreciate y'all. I had to pee. I'm sorry. I'm just calling what it is. We are in a undisclosed but disclosed location right here in the wonderful city of Dallas, downtown Dallas. Like, we haven't been in downtown Dallas in quite some time, have we? It wasn't the first.
We did one.
I remember. We did. It actually was the same hotel.
Right.
It was a bigger room, a bigger suite. But we still had the patio. Amen. Amen.
Very first one, because I remember, because I used to work right there.
Yeah.
At the Renaissance Tower across the way.
Hold on. Who put something in there? Somebody put a comment. You see what's in the comments. Somebody said something. Who is that? There.
Do you know Von Harris, baby?
Vaughn, hey, Naam. Hold on, I gotta mute myself. Hold on. Hey, Vaughn, how's you, child? Look, hey, Naam. Look, hold on. I almost got control of the White House, so I'm not going to go live with her, but everybody's live right there. So you just want to do some shit because you felt like you just want to do some shit. First off, you are not in control, god damn it. I said love you, though.
I don't want to be in control. I just want some.
I love you.
I just want to help out.
You want who? Who?
I want to help out. I want to make sure. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that the night goes off without a hitch. It goes off without a hitch, honey. I've been twitching on the right side.
You better not fall out.
Somebody
You better not fall out. You better run. You better run. Stop. Hammer time. I'm so glad y'all.
All I know is today I was meant to provide good.
Yes.
And that's what I'm going
to do. He said in the midst of it all, you better.
Why everybody? Everybody be talking about my 2 phones. They came in handy.
Oh. I got an additional phone, but I don't bring her app, and she is Android.
Oh.
I just don't want to.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying as well.
We was able to split the room.
You know what, baby? If some people, while we worry about
Like the red, what they say, like the red.
can we say this? Some people can split the room better than they can split a wig. Hey, man, we're going to leave that where it is. But we're going to say thank you all for tuning in for this episode of Weekend Prayers. This is our season finale. This is not over. We will be back in 30 days. We will be regrouping and doing some different things on this next season. That is me sitting right there. I also sent out some links, so just in case some people want to get into this thing, you are available to get on in that thing. Amen. Amen. But before we get into it, I will be very honest. Unfortunately, we ran into a lot of technical difficulties, but I will give a shout out to our Light Bright Inner Affiliation, our co-presidents of the association that has lent not only one but 2 of these devices to assist us in this situation. Amen. But we're going to move through and be better than we were on last time, because you would think, as much as we pay for this suite this evening, you would think, Lord, we would just go ahead and the thing that's working better than, you know, the hot water. We got hot water. It's working. The area is cold. It's working. Even the liquor that has been licked, it is licking. Amen. But I tell you what.
But reviews will be lit.
You know what? The wives have been fired, and they have been fired for 7 days.
Yep.
As y'all can see, we have no goddamn sense, but we appreciate everybody. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in again for this last episode of this season. Amen. We're going to let them use you accordingly. Amen. I'm so, there's so many. I know.
It's frozen. Look, no. It's frozen.
Yeah, but it's not right there. It's not cold right there. I know. But you know what? If y'all ever in the middle of y'all street and y'all just happen to see some Avion, it's probably alcohol, because we were drinking Avion this evening as well. It's not because we bougie, it's just the fact that if you're going to put in your mouth, let it be of what? Let it be of faith. Let it be of quality.
Of flavor.
And of flavor. You better say that today. No. Ribbit. That's all I have for you today. Anywho, of course, we're going to introduce 2 segments of the show, which I'm so excited about. And y'all see this going into the next season of Weekend Prayers, of course. You know, you're going to have, what was your title again? A Word with Bernie.
No.
Or Bernie's Words.
I think I forgot my Bernie.
My apologies. I apologize. He said, I think I
forgot the Bernies.
All right. And then we also have, I just came with y'all, with our brother in Christ, David, over here. So we're not gonna go into it right now, but we'll just give us some moments, because we need to go ahead and give a shout out to several people that are not here right now. And I think it's necessary that we cover all that are not here.
All right.
No. I knew y'all gonna get it. Like, I thought y'all was gonna get. No, I said
we gave a moment of silence.
We gave a moment of silence, and y'all thought I was gonna be like, But we might have a special guest or two that might either show up in the situation or might get online. We got so many things. Look, we got so many things. It could happen. But, you know, I sent all the requests out, and people are going to be available. If they're not, child, they is or they ain't shit. Ain't got time. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and move on in the midst of it all. Child, let him use you. Let him use you.
Let him use it.
You know what? Sometimes you got to let him use it. Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, dear.
Can everybody, hold on, everybody out there in the universe, can you hear us talking? We would love to hear the feedback. Can y'all hear us? We want to make sure, because we're in the midst of a situation. I feel as though we've had a Wi-Fi Karen that jumped in the middle of things and tried to keep us from what our lives are going to be. But we are still what? We are still here. But you know what? Speaking of still here, you know what? It's supposed to have been a couple of people here, but they ain't here. But I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. If you want to be somewhere, and if you want to be somebody,
We
Hold on.
are prompt and we are here.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. We're
Thank you.
I have control of the White House. Thank you. Because you gave me access. Thank you.
Oh,
See, boy, I'm telling you, take
see
over
how I
the
came.
spirit.
See how I came in handy.
Hold on. If you
I'm sorry. You
Hold
just
on.
said, I thought you
if you want to be somebody,
be somebody.
if you want to go somewhere,
Go somewhere.
you got to wake up and what? Pay
Pay
attention.
attention.
All right. You know what? It's a blessing in that.
There's a blessing in the storm.
I wasn't talking about you. This is for the show.
Hallelujah. There's a blessing in
You better say.
the song.
Oh my God, I feel good.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
some light in the rain. One
Well.
of the two.
Well, I know that. Look, before we get into our wonderful segments, which I'm actually excited to get into because I already know it's going to be problematic and I'm already here for it. I just want everybody to know that I also took a shower and I ended up with poppers on the counter. I'm not going to say who did it because
They was here before I got here, so I don't know who did it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Boy, when I tell you, when the poppers come up in conversation, nobody has anything to say. But I know what I did. I walked faithfully and got raised by the goodness of Him. He that is it and it that is Him of all and above all.
He provided the water.
No, you better say it.
Which leaded us to not temptation.
You better be
baby.
cleansed.
Come on.
You better be cleansed
Mm-mm.
today. You know, some people ain't gonna make it because you know if they.
Thank you.
You know what? For those that are watching, we appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all probably gonna get offended. If you still wearing yesterday's mess, then how can you smell clean and free on today? Let's talk about it. Can we say it? Now you know that you was laid up with that pastor's wife, and you know, well, probably him too. But y'all know y'all love the shirt and some of y'all churches, but we're gonna leave that where it is right now. But I'm gonna say,
he dibbles and dabbles, honey. That's his own priority.
hold on. What's that? What's that? Spin the wheel. What's that? Turn the block.
Spin the block.
Y'all gotta stop that. We are encouraging everybody that
spin the deacon.
spin the deacon. Child, who got the collection plate? You said what?
Turn the pastor. What?
Round and around and around we go.
Touch the.
It ain't my money.
Did you say touch the first lady?
Child, hold on. That's that damn roof that never got fixed. That goddamn roof fund. How long the roof fund been going?
They got another roof fund. They got a roof fund for the children's church. Remember, I told you the children's church, child. You got a hole in there with that man from Parachute fell through it. Remember, for little John's birthday. So they got for the children's church now.
All right. Well, you know, hey, drywall.
Every hole is a goal. And I guess if you put money into it, I guess it would be all on goal.
Now, if you put money into it, it'll be more than just the goal, baby.
It's the hole. It's the hole with the most. Oh, well, we're soliciting all the prayer warriors right now that oh shit.
Just been drywall because it was just.
Oh, that made me happy. Thank you. Hey, damn. Don't do that. Anywho, again.
In the prayer warriors,
Oh no, I'm not talking
I
about
was
you.
weeping with you. I was weeping with you.
They had to pay restitution from the PPP loans out the bunch. You know what? I appreciate everybody tuning in to Weekend Prayers this evening. Y'all be blessed. The show. Look, is this how? Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. I think everybody can look. I don't. Oh,
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. We apparently we don't need it because we are loud enough in this thing and we can emote. Amen. We can emote. So projections of the way things used to be. Yes. He sings.
You. Come on.
No,
come on.
We will on the show.
Come on.
Let's go and get on.
You.
Tell who's that blowing the horn?
I don't know. They sound
Baby, you know that horn blows. You know what that means. You know what that means.
Look, we ain't too far from Irving. Say it ain't so. Anywho,
we is in the dirt too.
oh, okay.
What y'all know about
Well, you know, when I had to go to Jeep, baby, that motherfucking Jeep Cherokee was getting down. Hey, with that being said, before we get into the wonderful segments, again, we have a cutoff today, and we're gonna stick to it because I'm excited to have both these young gentlemen in my presence. It has been more than a month at this point, and it's been way, way too long. So I'm excited to have them. But I have to go on a rant right quick, just very briefly, and I'm gonna say this, baby, two things, maybe even three. Two things. First things first. I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna make some people upset. And you said what? It's right there. It's right there. That can't zoom in unless they say. Oh,
That's the chew. That's the piece of chewing gum.
Hold on. What's this?
That's the chewing gum.
Well, hello, and how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know what?
Oh, baby, I like that, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was on. I forgot we was on camera.
Hold on.
Can we get a nip slip, please?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Yes. Oh.
What?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh. And blessed by the. Did you notice the cross on his definitely is right here draped down? It was
So
right.
it's-
It's draped.
I'm gonna be completely honest because we flow with the water in the sea. Of course, I always drip right there in the decolletage phase. It's flowing. It's good to see you, baby. I'm
It
so
is.
glad that you was able to at least get on.
Of course.
We really miss you, and I hope you're safe. You're safe. You're all right. Baby, I ain't gotta put no Vaseline on my face and my knuckles on my breast.
No. You're fine. Thank you, though.
If you
No, I'm confused. Okay. Well, no. Okay. No. Okay.
Give me. All you
Oh,
had to do is be quiet and let
The ambassador. let me tell you what Bernie did. So mind you, I'm thinking like this is really spilling over, right? I'm thinking like, oh, this bitch is really, she is thawing out. So I touched this. No, and I touched it, and I was like, why is this wet?
So wet, liquid.
It is
So-
stopping. So this is
So-
one of the good wipes, the cocoa
Right.
and shea butter. He done put a wipe right here so it can soak up the
water. He put
Right.
a dent.
And it, wait. But it did its purpose. It soaked up the water, right? Am I not? Okay.
That's all that matters.
Right.
That's all that
Right.
matters.
It's dry. This is dry. It's dry. Yes, it is. It's dry. It's dry. Trying to help you. You ain't got no damn paper towels, motherfucker. And then what it was, he said, bitch, your wet is wet on me.
Oh, shit. The blood.
The blood still works, baby. Come for me, baby.
Oh,
They're trying to come for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we hear you?
Yes, but
Yeah, he
talking.
talking. I mean, he ain't saying nothing.
He ain't saying that he over there.
I was laughing. I'm sorry.
But I heard.
Oh shit, I'm over it. So hey, so whenever you make it this way, I have your gift, okay?
Huh?
I said whenever you make it this way, I have your gift.
I have a gift?
Yes, you do. I gifted
Oh.
everybody something. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Is there a way to make this like full screen without having this little gray box over here? Because y'all are like really small to me.
Oh, dude. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Because we can control the wires. Go ahead and hit that bottom right there. So look.
What?
Right. Hold on.
What?
Oh,
No why. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me see.
Sorry.
Okay. So we
Look,
look
I got-
small.
I gotta sit like this.
no, it just has like that. It has like
Just
the
because we're all three
background,
on the
the
same
back
camera.
thing. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I'll deal with it.
Okay.
You sure?
Did you want to change one of these?
No. You don't have to.
Like it says you're in the show, everyone can see, but it's like on the side, but it's taking up a big part of my screen.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted it to go away. That's okay.
Mm-mm. I mean, what is look, we're glad to have you here. Oh wow, and he really did put them on the table. Wow. All right. Clear this is gonna be I don't even know what to say.
What happened?
We happy.
You was about to give your spiel. Though.
Oh, my
Yeah.
spiel. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to.
Okay,
I'm
two
gonna need you to
things.
stop
Look, two
being nasty
things that
outside.
I'm gonna go
I'm
off on, and it, sometimes people gotta say it. And don't say this here. Oh no, I know what it's that.
Spill. We on the time frame.
First off, it's the way
I'm
that you
yelling at
fucking
everybody.
look. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your rating?
First things first. If you still have a paper tag in 2023 and you're supposed to be getting it back in March and it's now September, almost the middle of it, you should be pulled over and tased. You should be out in the grass.
I believe the max you can go is 60 days. So you would definitely be out of compliance if it's been 6 months.
No, I'm being funny on purpose.
That is
So for everybody that understands for the state of Texas, so one of the new laws that they now have enacted is that there are no more paper tags. So all these car lots, all these people, they will have to have metal plates. You will have a metal plate before you leave the parking
It
lot.
was beautiful because a lot of people don't update these addresses with these plates emails.
And I'm gonna be honest because
most of the times I go pick mine up and they have it.
No, the only reason I brought this up because I'm sick of you motherfuckers because there was about 4 months that I could not get the printer. It was the inkjet that I wanted because they let me know that first out y'all was doing some fraudulent shit and two, y'all was printing out motherfucking paper tags. So all you dirty dick eating bitches to sit up here and print all them goddamn paper tags, guess what? Bitch, you been caught up in the middle of all of it. So guess what? You gonna have to learn how to scheme a different goddamn way.
Why do you think it's just them? It could be the actual dealership.
Right, because I did have a paper tag for about 40 days, I will say.
Yeah, bear with me. I'll be right back.
Oh.
My goodness.
Hey, man.
Well,
So how's everything been, dearest? You've been living a fabulous life out there in the
land
land of freedom.
Undisclosed location. It's interesting.
Is it?
Mhm.
Does that have a hood on it?
It does. I was debating on whether or not to put it on or not. I didn't know for sure if I wanted to do that or not.
Bitch, not you look like you really ready to hit the ring.
Okay, you better come on, give me. This is for the moment, the madness, the music.
I have been working out in my spare time, so we'll
Have
see
you?
what happens. Yes.
Oh, kudos to
I have
you.
been eating in mine.
I've been starving in mine. Don't I look skeletal? I look real skeletal.
And I'm skeletal.
I look real
Is she
skeletal.
touching the spine?
Right there. Oh, I know y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. She's right there in the back. Almost in the middle.
Well, we definitely missed you in the land of this land.
I miss you guys.
Disclosed location.
Can I come join?
Of course.
Disclosed.
Yeah, y'all can come join me whenever you like.
And do you have any trips planned here in the near future?
It depends. It depends because much of the topic that he was speaking of is part of the reason why I can't technically drive in your land right now. Apparently, you have to pay your tolls
To get taxed. Yes, baby.
And to re-register too.
That is a
My registration has
I mean, not
expired,
registration.
so
You have to get your what is it?
you have to pay
registration.
to register your car.
Yeah. So
Or else they'll block you. Don't know how I know that, but yeah.
Don't
they'll
feel
block
bad
you.
because I need to pay mine to this baby.
They gave me my amount that I have to pay to get it started. So once I get that amount taken care of, then I can come back and do what I
Yeah,
do.
so that year come by real quick, so don't feel bad. But mine is not that. No, I don't think mine is that high. So
Mine was pretty high.
no, don't get me wrong. Mine was really high. Well, high to me.
I'm sick.
Mine was over 100, and I got that down, so I paid.
Over 100. Mine was over 1,000 times 2. Times 3.
This 2023.
Clearly somebody.
2021 is when I got when I got my car again. So yeah,
I'm saying it sounded like
Mine's
Marlon was.
not that
It
high.
sounded like Marlon was booking.
I don't believe in paying
So
for
you couldn't
roads
have paid
that you drive on.
before
I think it should be illegal.
But before it got to 50, you couldn't just pay it, so you could just been good.
I don't believe in paying on roads to drive on when I pay for gas, maintenance, you know, all that
Okay,
other
well,
shit, and I gotta pay to
toll
drive on the
supposed
fucking road.
to help.
No, I don't believe in it.
The toll is supposed to help with the roads and everything. So
Where? Because I still hit
That's
potholes.
just a regular goddamn freeway.
what you want them
Thank
to
you.
open up a brand new lane?
Well, yeah, that will work, but some places don't have, you know.
Well, clearly they can't prevent people from hopping on it. So shit. They clearly can't prevent nobody from hopping on it. So whether you have a tag or not, I mean, it's
Sure can't,
it's just as bad.
But
as the regular
But that's why
freeway.
the girls be getting. That's why we be getting them told. If we could have just got a toll.
I have a toll tag and I still didn't pay that hoe.
I'm just saying, make it make sense to me because if you can get on it without one, you can get on it with one. Make it make sense.
Did you have money in your account?
I mean, obviously not.
I did when I started it. I put $20 down. Sure did.
Because they require that to start.
So I put that $20 down to open the account. Sure did. And I never looked back at it.
That means
So,
you didn't put nothing in there after that. Okay.
yeah. But it's okay. I should actually have it. I could technically have it paid off by the end of this month, but I think I'm gonna let it stretch because I need to like work some stuff out. So
I feel you, baby.
So I'll probably be like after next month, you know. Probably not for my birthday because that's, you know, I have to share that weekend with heathens. Heathens.
You can come share it with us.
Heathens.
It's a heathen.
Oh.
You're more than welcome to share with us because you are always the grand time.
I may actually, we'll see.
Heathens?
Heathens.
Yeah.
Halloween.
I'm just asking you.
Halloween. My birthday is near Halloween, and I don't like Halloween, and because it interferes with my birthday plans, and I think this year my birthday weekend is the actual Halloween weekend.
Baby, you ain't got to share it with them.
I do. Everybody always wants to dress up in costumes for my birthday. No, I want a pool party, but you know,
it don't always be. It don't always.
I'm clearly have to be extending our deadline. Did you want to go ahead and talk about our topics?
Oh,
should we? I mean, should we?
Go ahead.
I think we should because I'm excited, Marlon, because I know he's gonna have some. I know he got some for me. My topic. I'm
turning a new leaf this year. So I'm not coming for or.
Oh no, it's not a come for.
I'm responding well, but I'm not coming for anyone.
I want to see the responses, you know, because clearly I tend to.
So is there like a game that I wasn't even aware of?
Huh?
Liz,
So we're
like
gonna try this new thing of segments. So once the host returns, we have these segments. Of course, one being.
Don't forget Bernie.
So why does everyone know about these segments but me? I think is a bigger topic.
First of all,
okay. Are we? Is you not? Did you recently mute or unmute the app? The thread.
I don't mute anyone. I don't believe in muting or blocking people. So.
But you're in the thread. So why didn't you see it?
Oh, it was in the thread. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back. Maybe I missed it that day.
It could have been.
The several times it was mentioned.
Okay, no.
I still love you. I just want you to know that.
I hate you.
Okay, good. So it's don't forget your Bernie, and mine's is
like I said, new leaf.
I'm just testing it, honey. You know,
That's the way.
They say we quick
That's
to
the
go
way.
back to our old ways.
I ain't trying to go to mine.
think it's work related.
Look, yeah, it has to be. I hope it's not really.
I mean, it's his salary. So he's stuck.
Dock that pay. Do I need to log off and come back on? Do we need to reschedule? Like, what's going on here?
No, you're
I come
fine.
to work.
Oh, he said
Say it again.
he said he can't.
Like when I come to work, I come to work.
Say it for the ones in the back.
with his laptop.
I know he can see us.
When I come to work, I come to work.
I know he can see us.
Otherwise, I wouldn't come.
I'm still y'all ain't seen. Well, I can't say.
And I actually have a full battery charge. What? What? I didn't hear you.
She said Reginald, baby.
Oh,
Reg,
I can't see anything.
fine.
So-
How are you doing? They're still here.
That's not there. So, oh my gosh.
Child.
So, you know what? We need to. Do you have a passport?
Of course I do.
I do.
Baby, what's the game plan? Because you know I've been trying to get up out of here.
I was actually thinking of going to Mexico for my birthday, but I don't know. Let's see.
Just
Baby, let me see. You said around Halloween, huh?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a look in October. Baby, that's well, it's not too soon, but I don't want to.
I would say final grandma. Stomach ache. I'm a child.
Who said it? Bitch, and you know, I couldn't really see it because I was at work at the time, so I really couldn't see it. I supposed to have my phone there. But hey, how y'all doing out there? I hope y'all doing good. You know,
We do
currently,
apologize for
the delay, but you know, there was some business that needs to be taken care of. But we greatly appreciate y'all still being here with
because it
us.
sounds like he having more fun in the room than he is with us.
Girl, I don't even
Child, let me find out he playing on that computer.
That part.
I mean, I don't know.
Because baby, that phone call had him running.
Yeah, because I think it was the box.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I was baby.
I'm really just joking, guys.
No, she ain't. She didn't see it.
Oh.
Did you see her?
Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm sorry. You know, the Lord told me to take that call, and you know, when the call is hold on, for the sake of the call, and for those that know will know, and some of y'all are unholy any goddamn way. Anywho, anybody else on this? Asshole. Anyway, first thing, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to jump back into the rant. Y'all make sure again, y'all, when y'all go, even the rinky-dink ones will be required to make sure they have metal tags before you leave that parking lot. Okay? So if you have to run out that parking lot and you got that old paper tag, girl, rest assured you're gonna get pulled over. Finally. And let me tell you, motherfuckers that was on 35 today with them fucking paper tags. Let me tell you
Jesus
something.
Christ.
I know you went to, I can't even say it because they may get me. Y'all went to and got that goddamn car. You know that is a 1997 Ford Escort.
Will that even pass emissions?
You can see it.
First of all,
Allegedly.
that's a lie, because that's where I got mine. No, well,
That wouldn't even pass
I
emission
know
test.
I got new ones.
You know what?
I said allegedly.
No,
I got mine. I got
the
mine.
second car was bad.
My next car is gonna be Honda though. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm going back to Vanderbilt.
See, because look, my kids enjoy me well.
Nobody can break it into.
I'm girl now on my side of town. I get good.
Today is gonna be an interesting day. I just gonna tell you that right now. Anywho, my second gripe of the evening. If you can't even clean your own bathroom, how do you expect to keep a man? I'm gonna say it again.
Easy, make them
I am sick of you bastards. Y'all have the nerve and the audacity to be still taking these goddamn bitch. I see you pictures in the bathroom and knowing goddamn well that mirror ain't been wiped up in the past 90 days. Bitch, you got rubella, tuberculosis, what's the other is coronavirus, what is she her name? What's her name now?
Omicron.
Not Delta Omar, baby.
Omicron.
She Muslim?
Can y'all hear me?
Huh? Go ahead. Is that the Muslim version of
Omicron.
Oh, Omicron.
I don't know. She could be
Transform.
Legum Salam.
Did you say transform?
That too.
Bumblebee.
Optimal.
Optimus.
Optimal.
what's
Prime.
What was it?
Optimus Primal.
No, what was the other one? Megatron. Is it the Megatron? Is that version?
Hey.
She out here trying to get him. I'm just saying.
So I'm telling y'all right now, we are in 2023. There are too many good goddamn products that are sitting up at the Dollar Tree for you to be able to not have a filthy ass fucking bathroom.
Or just call Maria.
Ma'am and sirs, if you have a visitor, there is no reason, even if you don't, to have pubic hair sitting around either the rim of their toilet or around the goddamn bottom. That is nasty.
Maria can typically do it for 25.
But
And also, can I add to that?
please say it. Please, Saints.
If you're a bottom, please clean your bathroom out. I don't need to know what you did before I got there. Because you never know what I may have to pee after. Just saying.
Wait, what?
So what you
Think
saying
about it.
is, you don't want to walk into the remnants. That's what you're saying. That's what I heard, right?
Hold on.
Flush your toilet. Hide your utensils.
No. Okay, we need to be clear.
Hold on.
Are we hiding what's in the toilet? Are we hiding what's in the toilet? Or are we hiding utensils too?
Both. I don't want to see either.
Both y'all saying at the same time.
Like, I don't want to see. I don't want to know. I just, there's things that it just.
But where
Wait, you don't let the
curiosity,
things right
where
out first
these,
before
where
you
these
put it down.
utensils being
There's sometimes in the garbage can next to the toilet, but if you're gonna have it in the garbage can next to the toilet, at least cover it. Like,
Hold on.
Okay, first off,
Hold on, and that's
you're
real.
a grown ass man and you knew what the fuck you came to do and you knew what the fuck it took to get done.
Baby, y'all aggressive tonight. Y'all
So
aggressive
if you
tonight.
can't see that, baby,
I just know if I ever have company,
just know
my
they-
place is
they have to
immaculate.
Make sure
So
you ain't have to deal with the mess.
okay, then clean it up.
And they did. That's why it's in the trash can where it belongs.
Then take it outside.
You
Or
come
just
into
leave-
my house.
Or just
You come
leave
into
you
my
outside.
house, into my bathroom to go. You know, you gotta do whatever you.
And you
gotta
know
do.
what? And that's why I'm not for
You know
everybody.
it's gonna be that- you know it's
And
gonna be
that is exactly why I'm not for everybody.
Okay,
I'm
but
for a
hold on.
certain
First
type.
First off, we didn't come here for you to use my bathroom. We came here for you to do what you had
He
to
still
do
gotta
and get
use
the
the
fuck
bathroom.
out. So me,
It doesn't
allowing
matter.
you-
Let me tell you something. If you come to my house, let me tell you something. No.
Me,
Go ahead. I
you going in my
I
bathroom
need to
is
refresh
a privilege. So regardless,
A privilege.
privilege because that wasn't guaranteed.
New leaf. New
That
leaf.
was not.
New leaf.
That was
He
not-
almost got me.
that was not-
He
that
almost
was
got
not
me.
a
Right?
guarantee.
New
That was
leaf.
not a part of the conversation. So you entering there, you going outside from coming in from my door into any other door is a privilege.
Oh, here we go.
And
So,
I
baby,
would.
If something is in my trash can, first off, why you deep in the trash can anyway? You should be paying attention to pissing in my toilet.
I don't think he was saying.
I hear you, and I receive what you're saying.
Because
However-
I feel like, okay, have a good day. Oh, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, once you leave.
Did he say he gonna see or he gonna receive what he said? I need
No,
to-
no. I said I received what he said. I received what he's saying,
Oh,
and I
I'm-
simply do not give a fuck. I know my expectations.
Yeah, that's fine. But if when them motherfuckers tell you no,
Hello,
you can't use the
baby.
bathroom, then what?
Oh wow.
Baby, when
So
that
then
one
I'll
tell
then
you,
oh
no,
then
you
I'll
can't- no, you
I'll
can't use
piss
the
on them
bathroom.
then. Fuck it, shit.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said then I'll piss on them. Fuck it.
Oh, wait.
and then you gonna want them to clean that up too. Goddamn.
You goddamn right.
At that point.
You goddamn right.
Why are you messing with you?
So then, what's the problem?
Wait,
with looking? So,
wait.
what's the problem? 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 At that point, what's the problem with the mess in the bathroom if you plan on putting the mess on the floor?
Well,
Listen.
that's the case. He's gonna make a mess in the bed, ain't you?
We should have cleaned to begin with. Hell.
No, that's
Wait a minute now, baby. Now, I ain't trying to say you gotta be all there, but I would expect you to speak. I don't want to go to a top place. I don't want to go to a top place, baby. I see this, that. I don't.
And you will never come to mind and see anything.
I get what you're saying.
I mean, but you're not gonna see what is this, that. What is you gonna see?
Because here's where it makes sense, because it's a bigger picture and it's a bigger issue of your hygiene in general, in my opinion. And how you present yourself to the public.
I use and I throw them in the trash.
no. But okay.
If you know you have someone, just
9
I don't
times,
know.
well, for me, now that I upgraded,
cover it with another piece of paper. Like, just don't have it right there. Like,
What did you think they? What did
you wouldn't see my products. You wouldn't see my product. You wouldn't see my product.
Thank you.
What did you think?
But I'm saying I
What did you-
upgraded. I upgraded,
okay.
so you're not gonna
Now,
see it unless you
That's
know.
that's
Now you
that's
get nosy,
that's
then you're gonna
but
see
that's
it.
an
Exactly.
In some situations, it's like, what did you think I was doing to get ready?
I know what you have to do. I don't want to see it. I don't need to like.
Well, bitch, close your eyes next time you piss.
So you want him to piss on?
I'm just trying to.
So,
Baby,
What,
wait.
baby,
now-
why is we in the trash can?
No,
Wait,
no.
hold up.
Oh, okay. Let's be clear. So if I have a guest, okay.
He said he's
So-
not in the trash.
So if I have a guest,
But I know what you-
so if I have a guest, I will say this. This is always
You looking around?
No, this is always a.
I am.
If you're going to clean up, then I actually shouldn't see it.
Thank you.
See what?
Not
Anything.
everybody's upgraded like us girls, so they have the.
Then you can hide those
They
things. You
have-
can put them behind the counter. I'm not a nosy person.
We should not see an empty fleet
In a
bottle.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what he's trying to say.
Thank you. Or the toilet not being flushed. That's also,
Because is your trash
Let
open
me
or is it
ask
closed?
you a question.
it's open. These are open
Is
trash
this
cans.
shit
Shut
alright?
up.
It
I
could
don't
be.
know.
It doesn't matter.
What
It doesn't
you mean?
matter.
Because, like, he just make it seem like they motherfucker rolled it around in the
No, but
and then set it on the
I know
top
where
of the
he's
trash can and
coming
waited
from.
on
I
you.
actually know where he's coming
Specifically
from.
waited on you to come see it. Like,
No, because now
What he's saying is just like if
from a
it was-
hygiene
just like if it
perspective,
was a
that
woman.
is still like you
How?
went that far, but you still didn't go the whole way by even cleaning up. That's the thing.
he did. He put it in the trash. What you do with shit?
Oh Jesus Christ, and amazing.
And flush the toilets. And flush the
So,
toilets.
hold on. So
Now
now,
that-
Then you don't say
Hold on,
that.
so now-
Yeah,
so- hold on.
that is that.
so not only do you want me to clean me,
You should.
but you want me to go through my back. You want me to go through my whole motherfucking bathroom and make sure that it's speaking stand as well.
Your bathroom should be clean.
Okay, let me say this. Can I say something?
My bathroom is clean. What I did was
the ambassador has
what I did was this. If that made my bathroom dirty, then you got a problem.
Wait, what the
One more time, can you do it? Give him a fucking in your bathroom.
If me doing that to my trash can made my bathroom dirty, then bitch.
One more time, can you do it again? I just need it. No, Julio. Oh, okay. The ambassador.
I'm sorry, Ambassador, but you get. I hope you get what I'm saying.
I knew where he was coming from.
Me putting
I
this
did.
in my trash can should give you clarity and hold that I'm good.
No, I don't want you. I don't want you.
Basically, he just don't want to see all that. I had some tops that say they don't.
Well, then stop requesting to go to the bathroom.
They still got the baby.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
They go on
Okay,
there.
hold on, y'all. Oh, go ahead. We're waiting on you in the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
You attract what you give. And what you put out there. So if you put out there like, hey, I'm clean and I don't give a fuck what you see, then you're gonna attract people who are gonna be satisfied with that exact situation. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit, I have high expectations. That's why, so I'm single. So
Well, I'm just saying you brought it up so clearly.
Yeah, hold on.
What
You
happened?
brought it up, so you must attract what you see.
Oh, this is shit I'm talking about. I'm sorry, y'all.
We've
No.
all had a roll in the hay.
Damn it! I thought I was bringing it back for a second.
Yeah.
You look like you was almost there.
And
New
played
leaf,
and
new
played
leaf.
and called it
New
what it
Who
leaf.
was.
said he changed the new leaf?
New leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
said
not
he
gonna give me
changed the
today.
new leaf. So
Well, oh, that's nice. I think that's beautiful. Child, first, you know what? I hate when people. You know what?
wait, do it again.
What you? Well,
Blink,
I believe
blink twice if you're
that.
sure.
What happened? I don't know.
Baby,
Well, come on, fuck it with you.
What he said got you so
Oh.
baby, she was in that boat.
Y'all are on a small screen, so I can't see a lot.
Hold on, no, wait a minute. Hold on, cause you, you are okay. It is a whole shit. Oh,
I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. You attract
Oh,
what you put out.
man.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is if that
I hear what
is-
you're saying. I received what you said, and I got it.
If
But
that is-
I'm
if
just
that
not
is
in
possible,
agreement.
you could go ahead and make sure it never is a thing and just don't ask to go to the bathroom and then it's never a problem.
I shouldn't have to inconvenience myself. I came over there to be pleasured and always.
And
I gotta go to the
and
fucking
neither should
bathroom.
they. And neither should they.
Shit.
It wasn't trash day, honey. That's why they didn't take it out.
Look, when it's cold outside, who are you calling, man?
So I'm gonna say
Yes.
yes. So that means, baby, y'all need to have the ones that have the lid that you flipping.
Thank you. At least. At minimum.
I have a
Unless-
debate.
At
unless
minimum.
you flip up and, I mean,
If you have a
Yeah.
debate, can you go ahead
At
and-
minimum.
Look,
I don't
debate.
have that either.
I'm gonna
But
give you a
mine's
debate.
is not. Mine's not the old school anymore. You're
Dang,
not
okay.
upgraded.
Look,
It is
I
okay,
just said
girl.
we
It's
have-
time to upgrade.
I just say we have
Clean up behind yourself.
clean
Clean up in front of yourself. And empty your
And
trash.
flush your toilets.
We have
Say
Yeah.
it again. Flush your
And
toilet.
flush your
If you
toilets.
know you done left skid
That
marks in
means
your
some of y'all
toilet.
tops need to do that too.
That's true. Hey, I make sure my shit is good to go.
And if, hold on, if push come to shove, clean your toilet.
It ain't just us bottoms. Y'all tops, some of y'all tops look like
baby,
I ain't
if-
even touched it in you.
baby. If that is the factor,
Years.
with
I'm-
Cheers. Clink, 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 clink.
Because at the end of the day, I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to y'all like this, while y'all take your shots. I'm at an age in my life where certain shit
Okay.
just ain't it's just not acceptable anymore. So
You know
what was and what has and what I have done, again, new leaf.
I
New leaf.
say for all my gentlemen that are up and above and down below, I just ask y'all get a bidet. There's nothing wrong with
Thank
getting
you.
a bidet that
Yes.
the crevice and the crevices. So it even tickles. If you want,
I have one and I'm a top. I have one and I'm a top.
You can get a shower enema.
I
It's not just
stand.
But
for.
see, that's
It's not no. It's
You
not
got-
just for.
Chad, you
not
got
just
to
for-
go
Okay,
right.
okay. Now if you get one of those, if you get the shower one, make sure if it's white, especially make sure your fucking curtain is closed because I don't need to see your white enema hanging down with a brown tip at the end. That's all that nope.
Again,
Oh no!
But
Oh
baby.
no! Let it roll. Let it ride.
Let me.
Let it roll. Hold on.
baby,
And hold on.
You-
And
you ain't
and
supplying.
nothing.
Hold on. You ain't
I
supplying.
fucking hate you.
Hold on. You not supplying, but
What?
maybe, possibly, a good 30 minutes worth of dick for me to do the
Or
most.
2 hours. Or 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
And at that moment,
yeah. Shit. Ooh.
get your shit and
I got
go. If
sleepy.
you don't, if
If
you
don't sit
are
your dumb
scared
ass
of
down.
what's in the bathroom,
Baby.
get your shit
Baby,
and go.
She's delicious. She is.
I'm just saying that we got to have standards.
I'm
We
just
got
saying,
you know what? I'm
We
gonna
got
even give you.
standards,
I'm gonna
but
even
it
give you
sounds
some
like
leadway.
Is this one open? Yeah.
I'm gonna even give you some leadway.
It's actually good.
By 2024, we need to get it together.
Yes.
You got 4 months to get it together.
I'm just okay. Can we have coffee talk before we get to these segments? First things first, let's talk about booty hole. This is the thing. We're gonna talk about booty hole. I'm gonna keep it very simple. That's the reason I encourage everybody to get y'all a bidet, because I need y'all to stop walking around thinking these pieces of toilet and these pieces of these wet wipes are catching all the things that are back there. You're walking around unclean, uncouth, and full of dingleberries. Stop it.
Exactly.
Stop it and stop it. It
Exactly.
is too hot right now. We just now had a reprieve of the motherfucking the thunderstorm that came through and washed all the spikes out, but not them goddamn dingleberries. Let's talk about it. So I'm saying this, and I'm saying it from a place of care and concern. Put that water in your eyes. Put that Look, it never rains in Southern California. Well, guess what? Today it can. Welcome to South Texas. Do it. Just let it rain down. Just rains down. And hold on. And let's be clear too. Just because it's water, again, you need to add water to soap to make that thing happen. To get the friction going, you have to do that thing. You can't have one without the other, because you go ahead and get a little soap, you and your little yeast infection, men and women alike. It, man. You can't let that soap sit. But for those that pre-wash, my men and women, y'all get 10 points every goddamn time. If you know you're in that bathroom fucking around and brushing your teeth, bitch, you can pre-wash. You can go ahead and get them things and you get them soaked. Hello, somebody. You can get them things soaked. And you can tell, I will say this, you can tell the difference. And then lastly, on my hygiene kit, y'all stop putting on y'all clothes. I'm going to say this, dry off. Full dry. If you bust that thing open with a box fan, baby, when I tell you, it's a lifesaver, because it is no reason for you to go bathe and you come out smell like you've been in the gym. That is gross. Nuts need to be taken care of on everything.
And lotioned up too while you're at this shit.
What? A lotion.
Oh, hold on. Where the gel at? Mm-hmm. Hold on. You know we got
Vaseline, Johnson & Johnson.
Hold on. Can you go get the suspect right quick? Hold on, he going to get the suspect. Because when I tell you, I politely, because I did it in honor of you, because I have always griped about it, and I keep griping about it. The girls have been girling, and I can never get it. But can you bring it into the room, Bernie? Can you bring it into the room? Show him what that is right there. Lean into it, Saint. What is that? Oh, Lord.
Get you some.
Get you some. Do you hear me?
Like I said, I'm going to give everybody a leadway. We got to 2024. That means you got 4 months to get it together.
Hold on. I still, look.
2023 is gone. We on 2024. You got 4 months to get it together.
Hell, if you ain't got corona, then no, we're not gonna be able to. But nevertheless, child, I can't say what I won't say.
I'm sorry. Did I start a ruckus?
I'm sorry. Look, I did. I started the fight. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it where it is. But
never.
But no. So we're prayerful that we have an opportunity to see the ambassador on our first episode of season 6.
I thought this was a season finale. I only showed up because it was a finale.
No, on the next one.
This season finale of season 5.
Yeah, we hope to see you on the first episode of the new season.
Even if that means we got to cross state lines, because it gives me 30 days to replan.
You got to figure out which state I'm in. Remember, I'm in an undisclosed location.
I know you are. I just need to know what state that is, and magic can happen.
I don't think you can drive it.
What you mean? If I can,
if
I can drive to New Jersey,
it's okay, bitch.
Oh shit! Actually, well, if you can drive to New Jersey, you can make it here.
I can make it anywhere.
It's okay. I got a spaceship.
You too, child. You work for Amazon.
We undisclosed.
When do you get yours?
When?
Speaking of going. So I'm very excited to introduce the new segments of the upcoming shows for season 6.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Are we gonna have any new co-stars?
We could have one.
We could.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah.
Could or has his contract been signed yet?
We could. I'm being diplomatic when I say that we could. I'm not going to introduce anybody in the shower room.
Okay. Is this person somebody that we may have known from before?
No.
Okay.
This is someone that we know.
You've seen him on the internet.
Has he been a guest on the show before?
Have I talked to him before?
No.
Thank God.
Okay.
Has he talked to me?
What-
Yes.
we will get
Is
Yes.
his piece in order? Shit.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, actually.
Was-
very shocked. Yes.
Was I present when he talked to you?
No, you were not.
Okay.
Yeah. This is,
You know who I like? That pastor guy that came that one time.
What kind? I never had a pastor guy. We had a
You
priest.
did.
Yes,
Preacher. You did.
I don't think.
Oh, you talking about? Oh no, you talking about Darren?
Yes, that one.
No,
He was. I like him.
I'm not
No,
talking. No, I'm not talking
I
about
think
Darren.
he-
No. Hey, look. Hey, Darren. Hey, Darren. Brother Calhoun. Yes. Brother Calhoun. But no. Actually, no.
I mean, to be fair, I liked everybody that's been on the show except for one particular person. But
What I said.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Ambassador. You said you didn't like one person, correct?
correct.
One.
The one that didn't speak to me when I spoke to them twice. I believe he lives in Chicago.
Disturbed piece.
That's the one.
What?
But I would welcome him back.
Oh, the one where our piece was just genuinely disturbed.
Was he in Chicago Beach? Yes, he is. No, Chicago. No.
Probably the South Side.
How did I miss this?
Oh, well, because
Oh, I didn't. Did I catch it?
but
Okay, I can go first.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. To be fair, you didn't miss. No, you saw it. Everyone saw it. David wasn't there that day. Bernie was there, and I spoke to him twice. And
I know what episode.
I spoke to him twice on the show. He did not acknowledge me, and the first time I thought it was maybe my mic. I even was like, maybe he didn't hear me.
So when he did it again the second time, bitch, I know my face was like.
He never
was
said
like,
anything. He didn't even make a reaction, so I don't
Yes.
know what that
and
was about.
He leaned back a little bit. I caught it. I'm
Hey.
surprised she didn't.
It's okay because we
It was a very silent one. I didn't attack him that day.
He said you.
finished.
Yours was a different episode. Yours was the next
yes,
episode.
It was a very
Mine was
different.
a different episode.
Because I
very
wasn't
different
there on that
episode.
episode.
But friend, I got you.
Oh, baby, he already know. We water signs. I'm out. Have his back.
It was meant to be peace. Peace and love, honey. We need to learn how to
It's not like
control
Revelation.
our peace.
And look at the top.
That's what we should do.
Me
We
too.
should learn how to do
That's
that.
All right.
Wait, what? Am I saying that? That is so fucking disrespectful.
It could be.
But it
Exactly.
clearly is.
First
How
off,
do you think I feel?
no, it has no bearing.
And I'm sitting here, so but
It has no bearing. It has no bearing on anything.
So you're gonna bear
But you know what? This coconut Bacardi it tastes
Okay,
really
we
good.
can
on my- Okay.
What's going
on?
See, it's that shit I be talking about. So, with that being said, I want to introduce. What is your title for this episode again, my love?
Angelic
Ooh,
Bernie.
It's you.
It's me?
It's yours.
Angelic Bernie.
It's yours.
It's me?
It's yours.
my turn.
It's yours.
Oh my God.
It's yours.
You cannot forget about Bernie.
It was don't forget your birthday.
Yeah, don't forget your
Well,
whatever. It's still the same.
you can't forget it.
Don't forget your
Don't
Bernie.
forget your
Don't
birthday.
forget your Bernie.
So, Brandon, what do you have us for this evening? Because you know it's gonna be lit and legit for season 6. So, what you giving us today?
So what I'm giving or what I'm feeling is somebody out there is not feeling like their best. Take it from, don't forget about Bernie. Bitch, you are the best. And if,
What if they're not though?
no, anybody.
No, some people really aren't.
No, because they in their surroundings, they feel like they're not because they're not getting that. But
I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you go.
You do have to have that self-love. And what I want y'all girls to do, and y'all my girls, everybody, guys, girls, whatever.
Guys, girls, guys,
Baby,
girls, gals.
I need you to love on you too. I need you to be I'm not saying that it's
Title
selfish.
it as you will.
It's selfish. But I want you to love on you too. You need to love on you too. My gift that I can give,
Come on, Saints.
love on you, baby. Because there's nobody but you. Even if you got a twin, you still you.
Heard that.
Just with the 20.
I have an ambassador report.
But
Mhm.
y'all know.
I have an ambassador report to follow up with that.
Okay.
React.
Oh.
Stop holding back.
Mm.
Let everyone that going forward, anyone out there, if you feel it, do it. If you feel like busting a window, bust it. If you feel like kicking and screaming, kick and scream.
Okay.
If you
just
feel like
remember-
just
just
do
remember.
it. Because no. Listen,
We
I'm
are
tell you
not
why.
condoning violence.
I'm gonna tell you
Unless
why.
you're
Because
me.
we're getting to a point.
No way.
We do not condone
I'm
violence.
just trying-
unless you're
I'm
me.
just trying to
Just
let him know.
remember,
If
all
violence is what you
consequences
need to
for
do,
every
then go ahead
action,
and
there
react.
is a consequence. So just remember the severity of your action is the
There is
severity of your consequence. So as long as you are aware of that, feel free to go forth and do what you do. Be
like I
you.
said, if you want to act a fool, act a fool. We need to get past this. Everybody, all being. Is anyone listening to me?
Mhm.
Yes,
I'm
we're
here.
listening.
We are.
We're listening. Go ahead.
I think we as humans have a little bit too much pent up inside of us, and it's coming out in ways on people who actually don't deserve it. And I feel like if we would react and respond and just be our authentic selves when we want to, and
You
just
say
get
they
it
didn't
out, we don't
deserve
have
it.
to hurt
You
anyone
shouldn't have
else.
been in the path. You shouldn't have been in my
No.
path at that moment if you didn't deserve it.
He said, but he's talking about the ones who don't. And there's a lot of people who, when they give it somebody who don't have no issue, they ain't had no issues, nothing. You tend
I'm
to
lashing
put that
out
on you. But why are you lashing out on me when I wasn't even present?
Because you've clearly done something to trigger. So
No, a lot of times
unfortunately-
it's something, and it's
unfortunately-
something that's
If
within
you
them.
if you're still dealing with that past,
I'm not trying to touch you.
if you're still dealing with that
You
past,
plug me in, please. I'm just trying to. You plug me in, thank you. Whew.
if you're still dealing on that past because you think somebody's gonna hurt you,
Simply put,
you're not healed yet.
They're reacting on you
You're right.
because they didn't
But
react when they
with-
should have reacted.
with
But
that being-
because of that past,
Trauma is a motherfucker.
Don't believe on the news.
I 1,000% agree with you. However,
Now, if you told him, okay, this is what Bob did, and he does that, baby,
can I say this?
go.
Hold on. Can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this? As if someone is asking me to be healed, then that means you should be healed yourself. So therefore, if you trigger me and I react, okay, you should be healed enough to know it's not for you. Okay,
And then you
so
should be healed enough to know that when he did that, it was not for you. But I feel you.
So
No.
understand.
I feel you, baby.
So understand this. If you don't want me to react to the thing that I'm not healed about, okay, you should be able to receive that with a grain of salt.
There's one word I keep hearing in
That's
everything that you're saying.
You want me to be healed in a situation that I'm not healed in.
You keep saying a word that I keep catching.
Healed.
Should.
You want me to be healed. So you shouldn't take
I want you to be, man.
my outlash
Now.
personal. You should
Right
not.
now.
Because it's
Well-
something you want me to be healed over. So you shouldn't receive it in India.
Right now.
Well, the ambassador report was what it was, and I said what I said.
And then
React.
we both make our reactions.
React.
And that's the ambassador segment. He said what he said.
And
I'm okay
baby,
with that. We're
You
gonna
know,
roll.
and if the windows get busted, like you said, hey, those were the reactions.
React. Stop holding shit in. We coming into a time where it's gonna be imperative.
I asked you what you got answer. What happened? What happened? Damn.
Tell the y'all.
What
Baby,
happened?
I'm gonna let your girls know. Bitch, you messing with a water sign, baby. That water will flow, but it can flow deadly.
and drown you
Y'all know the Lord for yourselves.
silently. Have you ever heard anybody drown before?
So
But not all lions can.
wait.
Bitch, last time I checked, that was a whole person.
Oh.
Oh,
Go find your Giselle.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
Oh, well,
Find
shit.
my who?
Hey, the boom. I'm like, oh,
Find my
shit. Like, what we doing? Oh,
What happened?
Huh?
we
What
just-
happened?
We disclosing location.
Where we
I
at?
can disclose mine. I know where I am. And I pay for it. So I'm not
Anywho, moving forth,
I pay
moving
for it.
forth, because you know what I'm saying.
All I do is like, I don't know what we got going on, but like, I took a picture, like, I didn't edit my location. My location is
Tori, I love your shirt.
I don't know.
What did I
You ain't doing shit.
Who are you? Anywho, point of the matter.
Tori, did you hear me?
He
He didn't hear me. He
Sometimes
doesn't.
you can't send people your location because they ain't shit. Hey, Ambassador, what you say?
I just said I love your shirt. That's all.
I love. Thank you,
I
Chad.
did
Hold
it
on.
David.
Oh, Lord. It look hair. Wait, look,
Ain't nothing wrong with a little hair.
It's very comfortable.
We were supposed to be rapping something else, but you know.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just because I'm not gonna bash him because I want to get something from him. Well, he never responded because I think he had us on the unnotification. Well, I'm not gonna get him something, but I have a gift, but I can still get him a shirt. Baby, everybody, this stuff. Look, so no, but
No,
this is the thing.
I
No,
see the girl.
You clap your hands. Who you clap your hands at?
Yes,
yes.
We
That's the
are.
reason why. Yeah, put it
What's that?
You gotta stick it back in.
What is
It's
that?
gonna go in.
But what is
Don't
it?
don't jam.
Stop it.
Your finger's fat. Can you go ahead? Don't jam.
Wait.
Wait. Okay. Stop.
We are all different levels here.
Oh, girl.
I love
She
you.
invested.
Me and Brandon have been friends for quite some time in this world.
We are all
And you
on
still
different
didn't put
levels.
it in.
We are all on different levels.
And you still ain't put it in.
We were supposed to be on the time schedule.
First, I mean, we will be. Why you?
Who you yelling at me?
No, him.
Who you yelling?
I'm sorry.
No, shit. Who you yelling at? Girl, calm down, bitch. Shit
All
down.
my life,
Girl.
And clearly today too.
And you my whole goddamn thing.
Oh.
Can you
Oh,
please stick
bitch.
it in? Thank you.
Ooh, I do apologize, everyone. This was supposed to be a togetherness.
It was
episode.
supposed. Oh my God.
Oh,
But let me just say this: even in spite
She
of
said-
all the
she
stuff
said
that
stick-
happened with the tech piece of this, I am okay. What the fuck? What just happened?
I don't know. But
And
That was-
that's
Why we all look like, girl, wait a minute.
we're
now,
in
bitch,
the
I
suite
think
here at the Crown Plaza.
bitch, I- you
And I
sound
was
like,
like, we
girl,
hear
who
music.
was
I'm like, that's not us. Like,
it?
and
She
she
sound
sound
like
like
she was
downtown
in the
Dallas. I'm just saying.
She sounded like she was in the
Girl,
room.
you
I'm
just-
like, I'm You don't know what the hole is? Chad, look.
Come on,
Because you was putting it in the
Yes, bitch, I wasn't putting it.
That's what happens when you put it in the wrong hole. Things go wrong.
That's clear.
Shit. There, clearly.
No,
There it is.
no.
Why it take the V have to hold on? I see. Oh, look. Hold on. Hang on, hold on. Chat, hold on. Claude. Oh. Well, Claude, you be everywhere. I don't intentionally leave you out. I want you to know I'm not intentionally leaving you. You are always welcome here. And you already know I love you like a brother, so you are more than welcome to all and anytime you can. So don't act like that now. You know, I love you to pieces. Don't do that now. Anywho,
I say we should bring him on.
well, hell, hold on. I'm gonna send him the link right quick. Let me see.
You didn't send him the link, but he's welcome to come on anytime.
Well, sir, first off, I understood what the room was when I said what I said. Now,
See, that's how
See.
fast y'all move back.
all I did was try. I ain't do shit. All I
Right,
did
we
was
just exactly we moved.
Well, I sent him.
Mhm.
Who is this? Oh, shit! Damn it! Hold on.
Things
Hold on.
I'm just ready for a white woman to pop up.
It could be.
No.
Okay, we were gonna say who?
Fight me, someone fight myself.
Somebody else coming on?
Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna see. I think 3 people. Hold on.
Oh,
I know.
yes.
I know. I told the season for that. We're on the timeline. We're gonna stick to it because I keep saying the same thing. I got this whole ball full of liquor. Here's some shit that been packed and ready and wrapped right here on sitting on that. It's ready to blow into the wind. Well, we're gonna get this thing. And this goddamn thing that he brought over here, I bit the head of it, but it was good though. But I'm very nervous. Hold on. Reason the mic is hold on. The reason the mic is echoing, sir. No, it's off. It's not even.
You sure it's off?
It's off. Look, did you put it in the right hole? Okay, it's good. All right.
Why you trying to talk about me?
No. First
I
off,
don't need to.
right,
When
we
I have to. When I have to.
go in, and they ain't very close to each other. So
if it ain't.
Not me either.
Nope,
unless I have
I'm
to.
not going to even do that because it's not about what we're going to do right now. Because this is about to go wrong. No, we're not. We're not. No.
what's that?
No, you know, fuck it. Guess what? There ain't no use of reason sitting here trying to receive something that ain't worth shit. Have you ever received a package in the mail that was damaged? You gonna keep it? Hell no. Throw that motherfucker away. You have to understand what you receive is a direct reflection of what you take in. So if you
Oh,
get the trash,
wait, hold up. What happened? Did I miss
trash too.
something?
Huh?
Did I miss something?
Oh, I feel like we all did slightly.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Got pig titty. That pig titty and had that pig titty removed off his ear, and then he want to play on these other reality TV shows. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna play the game tonight. I said what I said, and let's get it. Let's go. Pig goddamn titty.
I was on your side to a point.
We had this.
That's not pig titty.
That's not pig.
No,
That was just titty.
No,
Not pig titty.
that was
Remember, we talked. We had this conversation.
We had.
I was at work, so I was.
Oh, you really want
No. Previous.
wow.
Previous.
No, hold on.
Stop. Previous.
I didn't say nothing. Newly.
Yes, I can show you a picture of him.
And you said that too.
I sure did.
Previous
And we'll
episode.
do it again.
Pig titty.
Pig titty.
He said
Who
it
was-
too.
I did.
First of all,
Y'all don't remember that
First
story
of
I
all,
told y'all?
first of all,
He found somebody to pay to get it off.
Well, apparently no. If you
Y'all remember that?
Okay, clearly.
can we hold on? Can we,
I said
no.
no.
Let's play the game. Okay, so first off, if you saw coughing, I'm pretty sure that's how you gonna come, right? I'm gonna leave that where it is.
Trey, do tell, please, because I'm lost.
Does he not know who I am?
Okay, I don't. What am I missing?
Maybe.
I just feel like
I can tell you, I can catch you up, best friend. Basically,
I feel like you're trying to say,
No.
what you got, girl? What you trying to say?
basically, somebody just texted him and said they were
No,
calling
actually,
him
no.
on.
I just feel like
No.
giving certain
Hold on.
things.
And that's coming from-
y'all both go separate ways.
Okay. Hold on.
And that's coming from the line.
No.
Y'all, because y'all don't let me here, baby.
No. You gotta pay attention.
I'm trying to.
I run it broke. Like
I'm trying to, but y'all don't let me sitting at the table. Your
Okay, so hold on.
Y'all bitches done left me at
No,
the
I'm
table.
saying
Y'all done took the trip.
I'm not ashamed of, but I should be ashamed for him. But I would say this though. When I didn't know no better.
I know, baby. I don't want
Yeah, you
to
know
be on this
that.
trip.
Yeah, because I'm everywhere. But for that young gentleman caller, that was back in the Gap way, hey, y'all, that's right there, no cliff. But that will always sit back in the moment like, You just wasting my motherfucking time. I just drove my daddy's van, the good luck van, over here in Oak Cliff around motherfucking 12:30 a.m. And all you gonna give me is 5 motherfucking minutes? Bitch, you could have called me. Matter of fact, at that time we had SmartBeat. You could have sent me a goddamn message or something upside down so I could have read it. But instead, 5 minutes of What is You see this?
My pleasure, not yours.
I'm happy that you came. I'm going
Again, we got to do better in 2024.
Oh, that was umpty. I'm still aggravated because I gave in to the situation. Because you want to know why? I gave in because that mouth. Everybody's not blessed with a mouth, but I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say it out loud. That baby, besides that pig titty, that baby had a mouth. And so I fell victim to the stupidity. And I'm gonna tell you something. 5 minutes of I don't know how, and I just.
So does that technically mean? Oh no, never mind.
I'm still a virgin.
No, I better not. That may be illegal to say on YouTube.
Let's go. Let's run it.
That may be illegal to say on
Go ahead,
YouTube.
run it. 5 fucking minutes. What the fuck? What is
I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this then. Lord, forgive me. So basically,
why am I here to listen? It look crazy.
You were only paid $5 for a little mouth, so you were kind of a cheap. What's the word I'm looking for here?
No,
See, I don't want to. I can't say this what I want to say on YouTube.
No, he wasn't saying he paid for it.
Why
There was no exchange of cash.
He said $5.
Why would you?
Oh, you said 5 minutes. I'm sorry. You said 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can't even fight you on that.
He said he probably would have got a little extra if he would have paid $5. He may have let him go. Just leave it alone.
I heard it wrong. I'm sorry. I thought you said 5. You said 5 minutes. My bad.
Not even the bed. We wasn't even on the bed. We was on the floor.
Then it would have been a business transaction.
Well, somebody going out of business because I'm still pissed about that 5 fucking minutes. You understand? That's the moment that you need to reach out and get a PPP loan because that was some bullshit.
He would have been able to
still salty.
Yep.
I have told this story. I'm sorry, y'all, because there's. I'm not saying.
Well, apparently there's been growth.
No, a removal of growth because the pig titty is already
You
gone.
know, hey,
But no.
Maybe he cleared up some space and they gave him some more time.
So between no, you're not. So between heads and tails. So if I lose some of the heads, I'm gonna give to the tail. That's a bullshit and a true thing.
What is that like?
First off, pig titty had that goddamn. What is that? What is that thing? It's a keloid. With the teeth. It sat right there. It was fat too. It was fat. It wasn't. It didn't look like a pustule, but it looked like it was full of tapioca.
And it's unfortunate for those of you who we are not directly.
I'm not talking about y'all. First off, I didn't give a motherfucking disclaimer. And second of all, I'm still pissed off about 5 minutes. And Pig Titty know who I'm talking about. And you are more than welcome to reach out to me because guess what?
You owe me.
You owe me a motherfucking thing. I don't even want the time back. You know what? God bless you. Whatever you got because you got what you was going to get. But 5 fucking minutes?
Okay.
What is 5 minutes? I jack off longer than 5 minutes. What you mean? We're not doing that. Oh, no, I'm still upset. 5 minutes.
I mean, what would it take? Because okay.
I'm not okay. I'm still upset. And then you got the nerve. You got the nerve. Your muscles will never replace the fact that you are not gifted in that area.
Well,
you are worthless. You might as well give those veins and stems to somebody else.
Well, you know what?
And then
you know what? He was meant for somebody who can last as long as he can, and it wasn't you.
The Grim Reaper.
Oh. You know, some people are just meant to be quicker than others.
Do you talk to dead people?
I mean, not particularly. But
I
it
know.
seems like he can reach them in the time that he uses. He's got more time than the rest of them.
Who?
Okay. Seems like he has the time to reach out. Clearly.
Well, if you're using a rotary phone. But on that note, we're gonna go ahead and move on. We went the wrong direction. I hate this shit. This means I can't be around y'all. Brandon, you supposed to be going. Go first.
Baby,
It's
first
yours.
of all, baby,
You done? I will take your ass. Go on. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do. I'm sorry. Hey, this is, and also in this moment, let's go ahead and give it out to. Oh, child, I almost slipped and said something. Baby, that devil is busy, but I tell you what.
New leaf.
Oh, no.
Turn it.
Hold on, I got this
Turn
for
it.
you. Hold on, no. I'm gonna say it one time and one time only. I know some people gonna be in their feelings. Not everybody likes skin black. Okay, so let's go ahead and you'll go ahead and let's go ahead and go to your stage.
I'm red
So I
bone.
want to give a
So
moment shout out to
Mhm.
oh yeah, baby. Shots fired, bitch, and I got time today. Barbie girl, we're going for his old Barbie world, which is gonna leave it where it is. We're gonna
red bone. No light skin.
Wait,
I got time.
Hold on.
She's a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. I got time.
but it's never mind.
You don't know something? I actually got a fucking tan line for like the second time in my life.
Truck driver who also played with Barbies.
I was talking
I have
about
too.
actually.
You,
I know
you
you
can
wanna talk
tan.
about
You
I
know
sure would
that.
talk about
I know you wouldn't
I
talk
sure
about
would talk about
But-
that.
You know
What'd you
that.
say, Bernie? I'm sorry. I hear a lot of mics at the same
Don't they
time.
Barbie doll bump together?
Because they too loud.
No, it's a multi. Like everybody at one time. I can't.
I
It's
tell you, I'm
hard to
real
hear
feisty, man. I don't give a shit.
because I'm not there, so it
Okay.
sucks.
No, but I want.
It's okay, though.
I want all of it.
It's fine.
But I'm saying,
Look,
you
well,
know,
baby, you know the time and energy I got. So
Oh,
you know how to play. You know how to play nice, nasty, fine, whatever you want. I got it. Anywho,
I say just play nasty. Why after nice? Again, react.
'cause
Ambassador
some people
report.
think he's nice. Some people
I'm happy.
think he's
I'm
nasty.
a
But if you
cool
want to
person.
really know, just ask me. I say he's nasty.
Oh, you know, Michelle didn't do too good either. I don't know who she was singing to, but it clearly wasn't Lord. It looked like the White Dragon. It could have been the White Dragon. Could have been the Crystals of the Methans. Last name means. But yeah, I was like, what is she singing? I was like, oh, I don't recall.
Some
Allegedly,
people say she's Some people say she's
allegedly,
nasty.
this commentary is alleged at this point. But I just didn't know who she was singing to, and I
She
feel like
said,
it
but
was a,
if you want to know, just ask her. And she said
she's.
nasty. That's what she said. That's what she said. I mean, she said right.
her.
Some people think she's nice.
Okay.
Some people think she's nasty.
Two fingers.
But she said, if
Okay.
she wants to know, just ask me.
Two fingers.
She said she's nasty.
Three.
All right. I don't know what I.
Rose.
Just don't do it. Don't do a pull up.
I don't know what's
Rosebud.
happening over here. I don't. That's just,
Well, I don't know what just happened.
Right. We just looking at you like.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on.
You like,
I'm like,
Hold on.
I just want to know
what the fuck going on?
in these noggins because I'm like,
Okay.
I'm still here. I think
Baby,
they've
and
left.
everybody didn't wake up this morning. I'll be right back.
Yep. Again.
And there we go. Again, I come to work, but I don't know what we're doing. I'm just like whatever. Did he just say something?
Why you say that? Why would it be him?
Okay. Well, first off, who's outside the door?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why was you in the ghost thing?
Wait, where did he go to? I want to know. I want to know.
I think we've already established something good.
What?
Baby, we are all in the same space, okay? I do apologize again for the
On TikTok.
lack of hosting. And this, I love him to death when he's together, but that baby done took his trip, okay?
Who I can't see your face?
We have climbed in the spaceship and we have taken off.
You ain't
We have exited the room twice in one setting.
I didn't know we could. I didn't know we could.
We were
people
supposed
just
to
walk out the room and talk about
I am pleasant that we are able to roll over our time schedule. We were scheduled, and
Y'all just want to go out after. That's why y'all on the schedule. Stop it.
I mean,
I don't care because I'm not
that
there.
was
That was the
that was the whole
though.
point.
That
This
was the
segment
point.
was supposed to be sweet, cute, simple. We
No,
have
it was-
done.
No, it was not going to be simple. I'm just going to be honest.
Well, it was supposed to be togetherness. We were
For the
supposed
most
to.
part, love.
There,
Love.
I'm gonna have to get into
So fuck me, basically.
going forward. There's going to be someone else who's going to partake in the pop up of the screens because we were supposed to be clipping previous episodes and things of the must, and we are currently
Oh,
not
girl.
doing so.
Clearly, I don't.
We had.
We'll have a bloopers episode. We'll have a bloopers
You know what I'm
episode.
saying? Like, I love. You know, I love you guys, but this moment, see,
He's trying to shake his
like I
ass.
say, not going forward is not allowed.
It's not allowed. Girl, I'm fine, baby. I'm fine.
I'm not because I came to work and I ain't working. I feel like I should get overtime now.
Who you telling?
We all should get over time, baby. Hi.
We are
He's not
present again.
So he's
Hello.
not the only person I'm waiting on. He might not show up.
Wonderful.
He might not show up, but we're gonna see. Hey, how you? Come say hi to you. Gonna come say hi to everybody.
Oh, there's another person?
Just another person. Look.
Yeah, man.
I see his penis area. I don't see anything else.
That's what's that person.
Yeah. We should have one more person join.
He not from Chicago, is he?
Well, should be another person.
He not from Chicago, is he? I didn't get to see him. I don't like this. You know what? I don't think I want to even this. You know what?
Marlon,
I tried to show up for the final episode, and I have been dismissed twice, three times.
Marlon, you have met the individual.
Oh damn! Look.
Because
Oh, hi. Thank you. That's all I wanted was to meet. That's all.
Baby, he had felt some type of way, baby. He said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Just in case. I can't tell y'all what to do. Just in case. All right. Sometimes you
So is he joining us, or what are we doing here?
Well,
I don't know what's the TV.
look, hold on. Let me see. Let me get. Hold on. Let me adjust the camera.
And that would be 4.
Okay. All right, y'all tell me when it's right.
Maybe zoom in a little bit.
No, it's okay.
I don't need zooming that much.
No, it's not zooming. I promise. We good? We're good. Okay. Carrie, I got it.
I like a little side boob. It's fine. I like a little side boob, Bernie. Move your
how
arm.
you been?
I've been good. I can't complain. What about yourself? Always a plus. Always a plus.
I got a feeling. Ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night.
I don't see nothing died up there, so I guess I'm not gonna get that.
No, who?
Nothing died up there.
Speak a little louder, please.
Diet Sprite.
Sprite zero. And then you talk about
Hold on, y'all.
If he knew we
Oh,
were coming
Jesus
up-
Christ. I can't do this.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
anytime you see that, you know I'm somewhere close.
Right.
No,
Why? What you mean? What you mean?
So, you remember Cousin, right, Marlon?
I remember, yes, hi. I remember him. I said hi. I speak. Some people don't speak.
Sorry.
So, talk to us. What you been up to?
Speak louder, please.
Okay.
Oh, did he win?
I don't know. I left third.
Bernie.
Well, how was he doing?
Bernie.
Were they
Bernie.
Yes.
Were they
Can you hear
Were
me?
they winning?
Yes, can you tell him to speak into the mic a little bit more, please? Because I can't really hear the conversation. Thank
I
you.
don't think the mic is on. This ain't on.
Cool. Oh, you
This
can
ain't
turn it
on.
on. You can turn it on.
I was just inquiring, you
Press the
know,
button.
what's been going on, and you know,
Oh,
that's
that's
all.
gone.
Just press the button.
That's okay.
I wish I was there.
So have y'all been doing? I'm sorry, I'm late.
I wish you was too.
I wish you was too, sir.
I've been great.
Y'all
You
been
know, I got
All
a
right.
new, I got a new animal.
What you get? Another damn dog? A
I
cat?
did. I got a new dog.
Oh, okay.
It's adorable.
You know, we don't get that dog. It's a big dog.
It's
I
it's a
was about to say, baby, the little one though.
it's a
How you been, sir?
I've been doing good. Trying to make it, trying to get nowhere to win, down on my luck, back against the wind,
okay.
trying to make it nowhere to win.
Ain't that the damn truth?
No daylight, no people to visit me, no hope for freedom, no hope for me.
Come on, my Angelo. You better get out
I'm
there.
down on my luck, back against the wind,
Preach, preach, preach.
trying to make it
Sometimes you gotta lick
Nowhere.
it before you stick it.
to win.
And then what that song say? Sometimes you gotta lick it before you stick it. Old man told me that. You gotta do what you gotta do. Honestly.
What old man
Please,
told
that you feel me?
What old man told
That was a
you
blues
that?
song I was listening to.
Look,
before I
look,
came in here.
What old man
I
told
showed
you?
put it on, but I gotta wait for it.
What old man told you that I need to meet him?
I'm not licking shit unless that fucking garbage can is clean. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? See, now you don't bring the aspect of it. It was just the aspect of what
I had to. Sorry.
you gotta eat it before you beat it. You gotta
What's
stroke
your
it
life?
before you eat it. Now look at you.
We got some crown. I don't like some crown. I can't do that peach though. The regular crown over there.
No, that's apple. You can't do flavor enough.
Well,
Is that Roberto Cavalli vodka?
this is fun.
I ain't put it in there yet, but I am.
Was it
So
too
what are y'all
big?
discussing? What did I come in on? What are y'all discussing? What happened?
Well, we
Lions and
haven't segued
Giselles
into-
and
yeah, we haven't kind of segued into the next portion because we were getting ready to.
oh, that's not just a door slam.
What was the hell? Oh, what did I miss? You gave in?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, you
Well, we've been waiting on you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man.
Well, damn.
I mean, because some of us show up to work.
As you
Come on, what's her?
Overreaching and the pain. Is that what you see? I feel it.
What did he say?
What happened? Oh, I said some of us come to work.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I thought I
I
did.
thought that was me today.
So, now, baby, don't get too crazy with it now. Calm down.
All right, Chad, what did you want?
This drink is gonna be after you. What you want? Because I know.
So I'm sorry, sir. I asked everybody else how they were doing. How are you doing? I'm sorry.
I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How was your day?
It was a day.
Just took a long day.
It was a day. Yeah.
Roberto, same here. Same here. Nothing too much, nothing too light. Just took low 24 hours. Huh?
Oh, you're mixing.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
You're mixing sauce. What juice you got? Well, I really don't have juice. I just have
Okay. So now you coming unclosed. I like this a little bit better. I can see everything now.
Oh shit. No, I just took my hood off. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. That's nice. That's nice.
I was like,
no problem.
It's like,
I didn't mean coming unclosed like that. I just mean I can see all. I can see no.
oh no, I don't come unclothed for anyone but my husband. I said I don't come unclothed for anyone except for my future husband.
See, I totally understand. Sometimes
Would you like something, sir?
Yo, I don't see nothing down there.
First off, I'm sorry. I say ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Do you though?
But I don't want no flavor though.
I'm just
Dang, man, I think you got. Oh no. That's what you know.
You like walking?
Okay. Oh.
Well, baby, though.
You know what?
He said, "Don't flavor it, so baby."
I'm not flavoring.
He ain't gonna flavor it.
I'm not gonna fucking flavor it. Oh.
I don't know.
I'm trying to hear that song though, but I don't want to put it on y'all. He says, "Oh, Uncle told me you gotta."
No.
Straight to bed.
No.
Just give us
We're
a
not going
moment.
straight to bed after this.
We will.
This thing gotta make
That's
bartender.
the reason I'm go straight to
Intermission.
bed after this.
Slight intermission here.
You too. Me too.
Yeah, I gotta take my makeup in
God
tomorrow.
bless you. You do?
I
Oh.
told him to call me first thing in the morning.
Oh.
I know she lying. I know she's lying. No, no, no. I know she lying.
What happened? You said what happened?
No, you said what?
What?
No, did you go now?
What?
No, you go now.
You missed
No, 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 no.
You missed everything.
No, I ain't missed everything.
Oh,
I caught everything.
No,
Did you go
you
now?
did not catch
You
it.
go now?
Did you go now?
I'm okay. Make my truth like this. You
That's all. I'm not gonna do that today. You a goddamn line of truth ain't in you.
I feel some type of way with that.
What you
Fuck
mean?
you mean?
What?
Bitch, you
Put
know
the
me
stuff
like that.
back away.
Bitch, you know me like that, baby. Never.
Everybody wanna be in control. Everybody can't.
I don't want to be in control, but
Make sure I'm looking
What
at
you
my
know,
baby.
baby.
Okay. We get confident with that. Okay, you know what you show, right?
funny. What funny?
Got time slips
We ain't
away.
tickling nobody yet.
Child, are you tickling or you being tickled? You better. Hold on. Anyway, we're ready for your segment of this wonderful episode. You know, we 10:30. We got 17 minutes in between all this graciousness. We're gonna make this thing snap, crackle, and pop, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the things.
My segment is
I just can't with y'all. Mm-hmm.
and you know what, today I think I'm gonna leave it just right there.
Come on, Saints.
I need to find a new employer.
Wow. I'll let y'all
And you know, I'm gonna leave that right there. I just can't with y'all.
Yeah. I am. Okay.
Sometimes you
Oh,
Just shit. Zell or Cash App? What part?
I know I got to take it.
No, I was saying that
What you
Cash
mean?
App was Zell
What?
for the park.
You don't know.
Okay, that's all I need.
What if I miss y'all? Because I feel like I'm feel like a little.
So
Okay.
my segment
This is this segment. The last thing
No,
on
for
the
real.
road.
I can with you all who
Uh-huh.
parents that think that people without children
Mm-hmm.
are incapable of helping you know how to parent.
Here we go. Here we
Why are
go.
you looking at me?
Oh, you got kids.
Yeah, I put it people, yes.
I have, yes, I do.
I looked at you because you were in the room. I
Okay.
looked at everyone. Was in the room.
What you
I
looking
didn't
at
say
me for?
I actually went like this.
I'm gonna let
Y'all
y'all
man
find.
ain't got no kids.
I'm gonna let y'all find because I'm on the books.
Okay, so make that make sense. If I looked at everyone.
But that's not the topic of discussion. We're talking about for people that don't have kids or
That's
I'm just saying.
what I asked.
I just want
what
to
I
know here.
said.
What was the question?
It wasn't a question, it was a statement.
Hmm.
And you're more than welcome to speak on it.
I didn't hear what it was.
Essentially, I can't with people with children that think people without children are incapable of helping them or teaching them how to parent.
You can't.
I mean, last time I tried to help somebody with a parent, I got my head chewed off. So
And why can't
Because you don't have that experience. You might
I have more experience than most parents. Trust me.
Okay. I mean, but I'm just saying, in a setting, you don't have that experience as your own child. Like
That's
you can
true.
have a niece or a nephew, and you can tell them to do so much, but when you get mad at them or frustrated with them, you can send them on their way.
okay.
So
Okay.
being a parent means you have to deal with them 24/7.
Okay.
So what you might say, you might be giving me maybe
Advice on how
not
to
even
parent.
say advice. You might be giving me 10 hours of what you think should be, but it's 24 hours in a day. So that means you 5 hours short, 14 hours short.
Hello.
So my advice would essentially at that point be void.
it would be void. Because I wouldn't say that you couldn't give us advice. I wouldn't even say giving us advice. I say give us pointers, because pointers and advice can be two different. They can be taken two different type of ways. Okay, you can give me pointers about how to raise my kids, but you can't give me advice because you haven't been there.
Okay.
So I say it like that.
Okay. Oh, that's what it is.
So is it safe to say somebody who is a parent could give you advice?
No, someone who isn't a parent cannot give it.
I'm not saying that.
No. So is it safe to say that someone who is a parent can give you
Can
advice?
give advice.
Can't give advice because
They're
it's
in
kind
a
of hard.
situation.
Yeah, because it's just like if you find somebody cheating, you can tell somebody how to live in their relationship, but you're not there, so you can't tell them exactly how to be in their relationship, right?
It's very true. I don't tell people what to do in their
I
relationship.
could tell you how. I could tell you what you do with the information is completely up to you.
Right, but you can give me pointers. Because if you can tell me how to live my relationship, then your relationship should be perfect, and you wouldn't have such things as exes, right?
Or maybe I have an ex because I lived the situation. So could I not tell you?
I mean, but how can you give me advice if you don't make it of yourself?
Well, no,
don't know
because it does take
you
two
make-
people.
You learn from them.
Huh?
You learn from those hiccups.
So that's why you give me pointers.
No, because he could be the same person, but the person that he may have been with may not have been the right
Right.
one.
So you can give
So
me
it-
pointers. Yeah.
Is that not advice?
No, it's not advice. It's a point. Because if I don't want to hear it, if I don't want to deal with it, I can ignore you and tell you going about your damn
But-
business.
As advice, you can do that as well.
But it's a little difference though.
Can I speak
Because
on that?
you giving me advice is
Can I-
because you have that. You own that. You can do that.
Right.
Can I
If you
speak
give
on
me
that?
pointers, you on the outside looking in, and you can tell me what you think should happen.
But wouldn't that be anybody
I mean,
who's not in your situation?
Right.
That in your shoes.
But in the situation that we're talking about,
Would
you wouldn't have
that's
kids,
why
though.
I wouldn't have kids.
Right.
But just because someone else has kids doesn't mean that they can give you advice.
okay, so what can you tell me about advice about my kids? I have a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old.
I don't know your children. I don't know your situation.
So-
So I couldn't give you
Advice.
particularly.
Right.
You may, if you're welcome to share some stories or
I
whatever.
ain't got no trouble just saying. Do you have nieces and
At
nephews?
that point, then.
Do you have nieces and nephews, right? So you
Can I
only-
say something?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Also, I don't think it's a good idea. You have to be careful with that, because when people say, "I want to give you advice,"
Right.
advice should be advice. It should not be advice, and if you don't do what I advise you, then there's a problem. Because I see that happen a lot of
I'm
times.
sorry.
So technically,
Repeat that for me,
actions are
sir.
not the same.
If it's advice, it should be just advice. It should not be, I tell you should do something and then you don't do it, and then there's a
Right.
problem, because then it's not advice anymore. I see that a lot.
So for clarity, I had to Google because I'm like, okay, let me jump in. So they are two different things. So making a point, again, a pointer, is just saying something meaningful. It is the basic unit we break this course down into. It is not the same as giving a tip, which is considered a piece of advice.
Two different things.
A pointer is similar to a tip, but it suggests active feedback and critique, not just general advice. Meaning that you should be able to take that in, and then we have a conversation about it. Just saying something. Those are different things. Yeah,
Because if I tell you my situation and you say, well,
I didn't know.
I'm gonna give you a pointer.
Shit.
that means you're giving me something up that we can debate about.
Okay.
Because that's your opinion versus my opinion,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But if you give me advice, you telling me something that you 100% know that you 100% correct with. There's no room for debate
So-
because you just want me to shut up and listen.
Oh, no.
Which I would never do.
Right. So that's what advice is. If you're giving me advice, that means you shut up and you listen because I've been there.
But you haven't been there. They haven't been there because nobody's been
Right.
exactly where anyone else has been.
Okay, so what we're saying is that when we're giving,
Mhm.
because one of them is definitely distinguishing the fact of experience versus not.
Okay.
So so I'm like, okay, I see what this is.
A pointer is not no experience. Advice is experience, correct?
That's what it is.
Exactly.
By definition.
I never knew it was different, so
Yeah.
I learned something new there.
The only reason I know about this topic specifically because I work at RTC and I just taught 16 teenagers this like last Tuesday. It's a difference between pointers and that. It's a totally different thing.
I hear you. I receive you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at God.
You know you killed me.
That's just, yeah, man.
Look, take it and run, man. Take it and run. Take that and run.
Because, like, and just going back as being a parent myself, my son is 16 years old. He just turned 16 on the 12th. He got a tattoo when he was 15.
Come on, Virgo.
Say it again?
Say, come on, Virgo.
Yeah. And I had people giving me advice, I'm going to say pointers about they didn't have kids. They were telling me, well, he's too young to get a tattoo. Well, he's such and such. He's this and that. But you can't tell me that I looked at it as my son is mature.
Okay.
His grade is up in 10.
Okay.
The tattoo is not on his face, it's not on his arms, it's not on his chest. And I okay that. See what I'm saying?
So they were just simply sharing their opinion.
They
of
were
what
they were giving me a pointer.
I don't know about that one. That might not be a pointer.
What don't you know about that?
I don't know if it's classified as a pointer. Okay. I think that's
that couldn't be advice because they
an
didn't have
opinion. I think it's an opinion, maybe.
an opinion, but they were like, I mean, you're right. I get you.
Okay. So, yes, correct. I don't have kids, but you can come and have a conversation with someone who doesn't have kids and ask, hey, this is the situation. You have a child. I do not have a child. You can ask me for advice, yes or no. Do you think I should allow or X, Y, Z? You can spill whatever the story is, and would that not be me giving you advice on what you should do in the situation?
But you can't give me advice on something you've never been.
Well, if he asked for it, I think
You
it's
haven't
different.
been through it either because he hadn't had a tattoo at that point.
Right, but I made the advice, so it was my decision because I had to sign for him in order for him to get it.
But what I'm saying is, before that happened, if you consulted somebody, would they not have been giving you advice, considering you haven't been through the situation because he hadn't had the tattoo yet?
I mean,
If you've spoken to someone, regardless of if they had kids or not, would they not be advice?
I spoke to my mother about.
So if you yourself haven't been through a situation with your child, and someone is saying something in regards to it, or you're speaking to someone about it, could that not be advice?
No,
It could be an opinion.
But you haven't experienced it because it hasn't happened yet.
Me being me, I would take it as a point because I'm not saying that people that don't have kids, because I know people. It's a great uncle, and they take care of what they're supposed to do.
Hello,
But
thank
do you go to
you.
him for advice, or do you go
You know,
to
but
him for pointers?
I do. I mean, I would. I have. I've consulted
For
him with
advice or pointers?
a little bit of both. Only because.
So him without children is capable of giving advice.
But only because,
But he has
but
an
listen,
experience.
only because I know he's lived within a household with his nieces and nephews. He's practically raised them. So he's most likely father because his sister and brother raising them.
But see, that's the case. I've done the same thing, so
if
therefore I
I've
should
been through
qualify
a
for advice.
situation, would I not be capable of the same thing?
I mean, in a sense, you would.
So in that instance, could I not give advice?
You
I
can
think
give
it's a
me
personal choice.
Do you get what I'm saying?
advice. Yeah, you can give me advice. I don't know anything about you.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a personal choice if somebody wants to listen or not. Yeah.
So,
So there's a level. So there has to be a level of comfortability
but
for it to be classified.
It depends on the person.
Well, not even that. I'm even into the fact of the relationship because you can have people that you're in relation with, but not in a relationship. So that's the thing of like, okay, if you're having some bystander, somebody said something, what the fuck? But it's a different conversation when you have someone that you know or you're related to. Or
Sometimes
sometimes
that person that you
Let me put a spin on it. What'd you say?
sometimes that random person that you just threw it off could actually have better advice than the person that you actually know.
absolutely.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
And then that's what I mean. It becomes a choice of whether or not you want to take it as an advice or an opinion or a pointer or whatever. It's up to you. I don't think there's a clear cut way to say that this was a pointer, this was advice. If I took it as a pointer, it's a pointer. If I took it as advice, it's advice.
Exactly. It depends on
So it's on how you choose to receive.
how the person chooses to receive.
Okay,
Personal
so
choice.
Okay, so let me ask this in the spin format. You're dating someone who doesn't have children, but you have children.
Correct.
Are they capable of giving you advice?
They can give their input.
They can give me their input as in a pointer.
So
They can tell me-
it's all in how you choose to receive.
It's not that. It's just for me is because I've dated someone and I've had kids like you said that a while ago, but in some of my past things, people have given me advice regarding my kids to get me to get closer to them and farther away from my kids.
Okay.
So
Mm.
that's where I am. You can't tell me anything dealing with my kids, but you can give me pointers and I can take in consideration.
Okay.
Before I act on what your pointers were. Because some people they
This
thought
manipulation.
their best of interest
Manipulation.
for them,
Mhm.
but not for you and your children.
Okay.
You know, because like and with me being me, I have a tight relationship with my kids, especially my daughter. My daughter likes females. She's a little girl. She does her thing. She's 17 to 18 in January. And I spend time with my kids. And I'm a daddy before I'm anything else. If you can't accept what I do with my kids, then the time I have to spare, if you don't want it, I can give it to somebody else.
Absolutely. God damn.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
You know? And so there's a tight line when you come to say that you want to take from someone that you're dating, because you have to take into your mind, is it the better situation for you, or is it better in their situation?
I personally think you shouldn't even listen to the person you're dating. You should wait till y'all are married. I don't think that the person dating really has any. But again, you can take the input, but they really shouldn't be giving it, to be honest.
Hold on. Let me say. I want to be clear. Let's make sure we're listening. You don't have to take into consideration. But I would hope that you're listening.
Essentially, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just to see what a person's about. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
So what I can put something out there in regards to, you know, whatever conversation you've had with someone, and I'm speaking personally, that I've had with someone, I'm like, well, asking questions, well, do you think that situation or this X, Y, Z, that, and the other, well, do you think this would be best, or do you think this would be best in your situation? Like, I'm not necessarily telling you this is what you should do. I'm in a direct of this is going to be best. It's more so me helping you understand.
But did I ask for that help? Did I ask for that help?
Is that classified a pointer?
But did I ask for that help?
Yes, that's something that's up for debate.
But that's again.
That's up
Don't try to help somebody that doesn't ask.
You're giving them an option to choose from. Anytime you give anybody an option, that becomes a debate, right?
No, if someone comes to you and say, blah blah, no, blah blah, this is the situation.
But you just said this or this.
This is, I don't have kids, so if you as a parent come to me and go, my child just XYZ, and I'm like, oh, as a non-parent, I'm like, so okay, what are the other options there, like in regards to blah blah blah? Have you thought about this? Because you may be blindsided by a situation because your only angle of view is this child, the child.
So that opens up the debate, right?
It doesn't. I just say, do what? So what you gonna do about it?
So is that a pointer or is that advice?
That's a pointer because you open it up for debate. Go ahead.
I got one thing to say.
So is that not is that?
No. Only reason I'm gonna say this is the fact of like I like both you all. Absolutely, I'm with it. Like I understand. I want to think that there's something bigger than this because I think first things first.
It goes back to the statement that.
Well, no,
I can't with people who think that just because I don't have children, I'm not able to parent.
No one says you're not able to parent. You're more than welcome to give your opinion anytime that you feel, but just because you give your opinion, don't let.
Actually, no, you're not. Actually, no. You can't give your opinion. So you can't give your opinion whenever you want.
Right.
You give your opinion when I ask you for it.
It's just what it lies in.
But this is the reason I go back to my very statement. I go back to this because who you're in relation with. Because at any given point, that's just like if a stranger I don't know and I have my X, Y, and Z. Who am I? First things first. And
who am
curse
I?
me out.
Tell me.
And I will be okay with that. And granted, even the ambassador said that yeah, sometimes the advice and the things that you hear from an individual that you don't know can sometimes be the best thing that you need here in that moment.
Right.
I don't take anything away from that. However, if we are having these types of conversations, number one, there should be a clear and concise understanding of what the non-negotiables of what it is. Because if say for instance,
in the instance of there
Mhm.
it being someone that you don't know, how would they know what your non-negotiables are?
They
Because
mind their
it's-
business. For me, they would
in instance of
I would say they're about to learn.
but they may have said
but for
something that you
me-
needed to hear.
But for me, they would need to mind their business because it's been plenty of occasions where I've had X, Y, and Z something said, but unless you're in the middle of whatever the case is, I can hear you. I don't take it no further than listening, hearing it. I don't even want to categorize what you just said because it can't do X, Y, and Z unless I allow it to do X, Y, and Z. Speaking and being verbal, great. I'm glad you can communicate. However, that's where that line is. I think a lot of people, just because you said it, doesn't mean I have to take it in.
No,
I-
1,000%.
And I think a lot of people get lost. Like I know
Because
that-
a lot of people get angry when you don't take their advice.
and that's personal. In that point,
But in
because if
the
you're
same
intent,
instance, in
That's
the
why I
same
don't like
instance
it. Don't give
that
me advice.
people, yeah, that's I get it. Because that's
That
the thing.
what?
That's the thing about intent. If again, I go back to relation in the intent because again, if I didn't know any of you all and I said X, Y, and Z about your you had
The
kids, and I
kids,
said X, Y, and Z. Number one,
would
I
you feel
would-
targeted?
not
attacked?
hold on. For me to say that means I'm out of pocket because first and foremost, I don't even know you, and we're just not having a conversation. That's the reason I go back to the basis of, okay, we have to understand who we're talking to and what we're trying to convey because most times, 9 times out of 10, if I don't know you say something, I'm gonna look at you side because bitch, who
But
you are?
what are the
Like,
what are-
who are you?
but
Like
what are
right
the-
now in this moment.
so we're gonna go back to what are the odds of just someone that doesn't know you or someone that you haven't spoken to in regards to your kid? What are the odds that this person is just gonna walk up to you and be like,
But you can't.
You know
but
what
you
I'm
can't I hear you, but you can't assume either. And that's the thing about being alive, because somebody's gonna have always something to say, and that's the difference of dealing with.
no,
people
of
in
course,
general.
someone's always
You know,
gonna have
someone
something to
has
say, but 9 out of 10 times it's gonna be someone who is essentially privy to your situation that
Mhm.
will
Right.
offer a pointer or consult.
Not always. Not when you're in the restaurant with a
I'm
screaming
saying- I
baby
said
because
9 out of
everybody
10,
want to give it a
10.
opinion.
I'm gonna say the basis of that should always be respect.
Well, absolutely.
That should be
I don't,
absolutely-
and I don't disagree with that by any means.
There should be a level of respect because if I don't know you, or if our relationship is not to the status of you being able
It
to
doesn't
really
have
say
that
that, then
foundation.
yeah, then I would have to stop. I would
But
have to look at that differently.
And of course you would be well within your right to look at it differently, but does it take away from what they said?
So let me, I'm sorry.
But that goes back.
But
okay,
if you
hold
have,
on.
if you hold some type of relationship with that person, I mean, are they discredited because it's not of a different foundation?
That's why we said it has to be a personal choice because that person that you know could also be giving you bad advice.
But it goes back to the situation of this. Very simple. And this is just for me.
Mhm.
Just because you said something don't mean I have to take it apart.
No,
And,
absolutely.
and again, and let me preface this and say, it all also goes back to the fact of the respect and the level of relationship you have that person that you have a conversation with. Because if I don't know you, I'm 6 months in, we have a conversation, but you know I have kids, but you and I have never had a conversation about what's the level of comfortability, what's okay and what's not okay. Is it okay? Like those are some precursor things because that means that I'm stripping your respect and your things from you to be able to say that because
But there would have to be a situation of conversation for someone to speak on that.
Okay, so
But that's the thing, though. You have to
You get what
start.
I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely. You have to start from somewhere because you have an outsider that's having this conversation and they don't have any. You don't have like I don't know you. So how do you have carte blanche in anything I got going on? That's the thing. I'm like, you have to know your place from jump. If I don't know you, we've never had this conversation, and you just saying something.
If
I can't.
But if that-
you,
but if
you
this-
don't have
but if
an
you're
option.
having that
You just
conversation,
talking.
my thing is at that point, okay, if this person is present
Mhm.
and you're having this conversation in their presence, does that mean that they're still unable to
hold on, let me stop.
engage? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
no,
you're
no,
not
no, I
because
get it.
9 out of 10 times people are just gonna walk up to you and be like, okay, I think you should do this with your child, this,
But
this, that.
you have-
And I'm not saying people don't do it, because people are old enough
Yeah,
that they will do that. Right?
Especially in restaurants with screaming babies.
In a situation where you could be conversating with him about kids, and I'm sitting here,
So
and we're all in a collective group, but y'all are having, like, you started a conversation, and I'm here. Am I not allowed an input?
No. I get what you.
Honestly, no, you're
There's
not.
nothing wrong with having a conversation. I think the level of what we're doing when we're in the middle of that conversation, you have to understand, like, there's a difference between having a conversation and trying to tell somebody what to do. That's the thing. That is a huge difference.
I don't think my point of the matter of saying, again, in this is like, don't say again that I'm incapable of parenting just because I don't have kids.
Right.
okay.
Because what I'm saying may very much be.
The difference
Well,
is
hold on,
making a point doesn't go on to everything else.
Hold on.
You just said something, but when you sit up here again,
Okay, but
you're making a point. You go into the degrees of saying X, Y, and you're at the fact of giving advice. There's something totally different.
I'm gonna tell you how it feels when someone tries to tell you somebody kids you raised almost 18 years. Okay,
No.
don't take it in hard.
No.
I'm just talking, and you let me know when you feel offended and when you want to step in. I'm gonna let you know the difference. Okay, a person that has a dog in the house is nasty as hell.
Mhm.
Whoever has a dog that's in their car is nasty. Whoever feeds their dog out of the refrigerator is nasty. Whoever lets a dog sit on their couch is disgusting. That's for humans. That's not for dogs. Whoever loves and kisses on a dog is very nasty, bro.
Are you being serious right now?
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I
I'm
was
just
about to say,
talking.
I was like, oh. I was like, hold on.
No.
This went left.
Baby.
I love my animals. I can't. You touched the nerve on that one.
And that's hold on, Mr. Ambassador. And that's what I get when someone tries to tell me how to raise my own child.
Okay, but
Okay,
this
I see
is
that.
the thing. This is the thing. I never said that. What you were saying was it's nasty too. This is nasty too. You were essentially saying how you feel,
But you
how
have
you feel a person that owns a dog is nasty.
no, okay, but the way it looks at when
You get what I'm saying?
when someone doesn't have a kid and tell someone that has a kid how they think they should raise their kid, that's exactly how we get hit.
It's
Warranted or
the
unwarranted?
conversation that I'm speaking
Huh?
of is
Warranted or unwarranted?
think you should raise your child.
I mean, but you
That's-
giving me
where-
your input on how you think things should go better when you don't have a child to begin with.
But you are sharing, again, this is all based on you having conversation
I said it
about your
It's all
child.
about the relation, how y'all
You get what I'm saying?
Because you see,
So I'm not, again, we're not talking about someone just saying
said.
this is what you should do with your child.
but you see how things can be so offensive when you
Because if you really want to be technical,
I get
the
it.
people who are likely to do that
But you
to
see what I'm saying?
the
How
people
things
who
can
are-
I
be
get
so
it.
offensive when you
The-
raise a child for
Okay.
15 and 16 years, 17 years, if someone that doesn't know anything
Yeah.
about raising a child from
Okay.
pit to pup,
I'm gonna,
instead of saying and
I'm
tell
gonna-
you, well, listen, have you ever considered this rather than this?
okay. So the
You know
people
what I'm
that
saying?
are more
That's
likely
a
to
whole
tell you,
slap. You know what I'm
the
saying?
people that are more likely to
Right?
tell you what
Mr.
you should
Ambassador,
do,
am I right or wrong? That's a
You're
whole
right.
the
slap.
people
I get
that
it.
are more likely
I'm with you.
what you should do with your child are actually people with children.
Ooh,
No,
Say that again. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Typically family members.
Okay.
Well, in most instances, yes.
Wait. Say what was this? What was said? I didn't get
Found
it.
out something.
I said typically the people that, because what he's saying is someone telling you what to do with your child, which is not the conversation that I was having. So I do apologize if that's how it came
That's
out.
how it came out because when you
I
say,
thought that's how
But I
it came
keep
out.
saying the engagement of conversation.
I mean, but you have to be. That's a really, that's a sensitive thing. Because when you try to step in, it's just like if you're a supervisor or you're a manager or something. I wouldn't dare come in and tell you how to do what you need to do. Because you know exactly how it should be done. I mean, I can't tell you if I come and say, sir,
So, okay.
you know what I'm saying?
My topic was it was not directed.
I mean, it's said though, but you got to think, when a person raises a child, it's hard to give advice to a parent that's trying to do their best for someone that don't know anything about being a parent to step in and give any type of advice.
So-
4 minutes
So
remaining.
I'm gonna go back to the part where I've said again.
4 minutes. 4 minutes remaining. I said
In
what I said.
conversation, which means there is a conversation being had
Mhm.
in regards to the child. Essentially, I'm not telling you anything. We're talking. You brought this to me,
Right.
okay? Okay. I didn't just walk up to you randomly and say, this is what you should do with your child. Right? So this would be something that you brought to me. In general communication. Of one party to another party, we're all in the same vicinity. Does that clarify? So-
I feel a little goose.
I may actually agree with you on some of those terms of the dog as well.
I mean, but
Wrong.
Though
My
I
thing
raised, I raised dogs, I agree with you on some of those terms when it comes to raising dogs.
so
Yeah.
my thing is
So
though.
like, I could think it's nasty to have kids in the house.
I mean, exactly. So, but that's what I was trying to get you.
I totally understand what you're saying.
Because you can call it back and tell me, well, if the dog does this and this and this and this, and he is not nasty, right? If a dog X, Y, and Z is not nasty, right?
It doesn't change your opinion.
Right.
I understand that, but I wasn't offering the
Dog
dog.
outside.
We were having a conversation.
I lost the whole like.
You
What
were,
are we
you were
even?
simply just offering how
Hey,
of people with dogs.
Oh man.
Oh,
Which
I
would
was
make
like,
me
you know,
understand that you don't
Because
have one.
he brought this shit here. So
I'm sorry, Mr. Investor.
Oh no, y'all don't apologize to me. I'm fine.
No, I wasn't trying to bring up dogs to be an example.
It's
I just wanted
okay.
him to see. I was just trying to get him to see how it feels when someone that doesn't have kids step in and try to tell
What
someone
but
that
what
does have kids.
This is
How
what
that
I'm
feels.
gonna
It feels
say.
like
This is
you're
what I'm
being.
gonna say.
It
No,
feels like you're being slapped.
this is what I'm saying. If you were to walk up to me and say all of
I understand.
that in regards to
You
a
hold
dog,
on. You say what now?
I understand. I got it.
if you
Because
were
I
to
see
walk
your
up to
point,
me and say
yeah.
all of that about a dog, I would just simply look at you and just assume you don't have one.
Okay.
Okay. If I walked up to you and told you what I think you should do with your child, you couldn't assume that I didn't have one.
But you see what a slaps come in at, right?
But do you get? But that's it's
I got
at a
you.
different
Hold on.
scale because again,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
you would just
I
have
got
to
you.
you would just have to assume that I had a child for me to speak on that term or ask me, do you even have kids? Right? If you came up to me and said that about a dog, I wouldn't have to ask you.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. Because if you wasn't telling me anything about my son, and I'm sitting there,
I
I don't even know you, and you wasn't
I
telling me
understand
something
it.
about my child, and I'm sitting here listening to you telling me about my child, and I'm taking in what
I would turn to a person if I was sitting on the other side of the table and be like, do you even know?
you're
this
sitting
man?
here giving me
I hear
pointers, but you sitting here giving me pointers about what you think I should do or what you think should be better with raising my child.
As someone I know,
Right.
again,
Okay. And then come to find out you ain't had no child, I'm finna beat your head.
there are people. The simple point was there are people.
Hey, what did I say the ambassador report was? What did I say the ambassador report was?
In the instance that if you don't have kids, you should speak. Essentially, you can't see somebody. You can't show somebody how to parent, show someone how to parent. In reality, you just stated that you do ask for advice from someone.
Okay, y'all, we're going in
You have to
circles.
understand that's
That's the
that's
relationship.
a very sensitive situation.
Yeah, it is,
I never said
That's
it.
very, very sensitive.
I've never said
and
it.
it's a
I mean,
personal
but-
choice.
I never said it was.
You don't have to tell me. When you come to tell me something, if I tell you that I tell my kids to go to bed at 8:30, and you come back and say, "Well, don't you think it's best for that kid to go to bed at 9:30?" That means you're judging.
I would.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That
that's
makes me feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
You have to understand. You're looking at a one-sided point of view of it. You're only looking at
No.
telling you
I'm giving
what's
you.
best.
I'm giving you what it feels like to be a parent. When you say something to someone as a parent about you not being a parent, I'm giving you that feedback back.
But
Well, how the way that a parent would think. This is what I'm
you
giving
have
you
to-
right now.
But what you're missing is you don't do that to him.
Who?
You don't do that to him.
Because we never we never went back and forth about the situation. When I come to him, he listens to me. He don't give me back and forth.
Boom.
He just provides his advice.
He don't even do that. He's my ear to listen, to
Boom.
talk into.
There you go. I agree with that. You need some. That's what you're supposed to do. Listen.
Sometimes, even though I know what I'm going to do within my life, it takes someone to listen to me to make me understand when I say it to someone and they don't respond back, it comes back to me as you listen, Ray. Listen to what you're saying. Slow it down. Take your time. Make better choices or do better.
So
But deal with it. You know
Can I
what?
say something?
So
I'm
basically,
sorry, I'm
his
sorry.
mind. Yes.
Most of the time, 85% of the time, whether people ask or don't ask for your opinion, they already know what they want to do.
Right.
So when you try to throw in any type of alternative in there, it can seem like a hit. Again, that is personal how hard of a hit it feels like to certain
Right.
people, but it can feel like, because if my mind's already made up, whether I ask you for your opinion or not, I ask people for their opinions all the time, but guess what? I 9 times out of 10 already know what I'm gonna do.
Right.
But if you try to when you try to persuade it or you try to do whatever, I can, it's up to me if I get offended by it. And again, that becomes a personal choice of whether a person is sensitive or not sensitive or not. But like, it depends on their level of how they want to take it. And you can't fault them for however they choose to take it. But you just gotta, I'm just trying to throw some clarity in there. I don't know. I'm not a parent. So.
But back to your thing, but when back to what the beginning, I'm sorry. When you step on that situation, be real careful. Because no matter
I don't think I was very careful in what I said. I guess
No.
I was very careful.
What's his name?
Hold on, come on, Mr. Ambassador. Get the back.
What was your name? I'm sorry. What's your name? What's your name? Sorry, I don't know.
Black, Ray.
Huh? Ray?
Ray.
Okay. He actually, because I know my best friend sitting next to you, he actually did not. I know how you think he did, but I know him that it came off that way, but that's not what he meant. I can tell you that for sure.
I mean, I'm not offended by it because we just here up for debate. I mean, we're just talking because right now we're making points. We're debating.
Because I've seen him go off. He didn't do that right there.
We're making pointers in the instance of you saying that there's no room of conversation.
No.
I think we've already gotten the point.
We can say your best friend name what I said.
What you're stuck on an aspect of someone telling you what to do, and that's not what I'm talking about.
Can we get off this topic? Because I feel like it's gonna go like.
No. It's
okay.
Not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
The conversation typically
It gets me every time.
The conversation about kids typically aren't happening unless it's brought up.
I mean, I'm just saying
that's again the whole point that I make. So,
but I want you to see, no matter if it's a kid, it's a dog, it's a hamster. Anything that you have to raise and listen to what I'm saying. Anything that you have to put your all into to bring up, that's a sensitive conversation. No matter if you're giving your debate, no matter if you think it was right or was wrong, no matter if you're telling your sister, your brother how they should raise their kids, it's very sensitive.
I don't think necessarily that it's sensitive.
It's very much sensitive.
I think it's how we choose to take information in front of us.
But I'm telling you, from a person that has kids to a person that doesn't have kids, that's a very sensitive kind of thing. When a person has kids,
it is.
They all into raising children.
But it's a person to person. Because he flicked when you talked about the dog.
Okay, I don't have a dog.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't jump.
That dog is his kid.
That's person to person.
Right. I don't have that. And that hit him to where he has to raise that dog. That dog becomes his responsibility.
But that's person. I could have did the same. I could have had the same reaction that he did, but I didn't.
But I'm just telling you though, anytime
because I hear you.
Listen, that's with anything, as it boils to being kids, relationships, anything.
I hear what I'm saying is, yeah, I heard what you were saying about the dog.
Okay, I'm sorry.
My reaction. I heard what you were saying about the dog, but my reaction.
I was looking to get a reaction because that's how parents feel.
But my reaction is mine to control, and
all right now.
I like it.
I know y'all did. You hold on. You said what you said, right? And it won, right?
You always come through.
Look, yeah, you get some here. We always go ahead.
I would look 10 points to my wonderful Bernie, to my wonderful B. Y'all never disappoint me. You asked for it. I'm just saying. So, but honestly, again, I don't want anyone that's watching to feel any type of way about it.
No,
Again,
that's all love.
And this is the conversation, honestly, that needs to happen because a lot of times we really have to understand. I think this is not my size. This one ain't gonna be my size. But we have to also understand too, before we even get to the middle of that, sometimes what you thinking should never be said. Sometimes
I know that's right.
no motherfucking business and fall back. That's just what it is. That's just in general. It's not a. It's and again, I'm not saying what because the topic is awesome. I'm not taking away from that. I just know that we live in a day and age where sometimes people's opinions and they start living and breathing off an opinion and it's actually not true, and then they get offended when somebody pop their ass. I say this.
And sometimes
Mind your motherfucking business.
Right.
I will say this at the end of the day. You know why reason I'm not shit?
Y'all not just to discredit that the business was permitted to me.
No.
I'm gonna eat.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm gonna make
I'm
What?
not talking
the
about you.
whole point. The
No,
business was
you are
brought
not
to me.
talking about
But
you.
sometimes if somebody brings it up to you, it's only to listen. They don't want your input back. They just want you to be their ear.
Sometimes you get entangled with somebody who want to fuck, and sometimes you get entangled with somebody just want
I
to
need
suck.
to
It's a
confide
very big
in you.
difference. Very big
Look,
difference.
Understand it.
Find the lie.
Confide.
Scratch the thief, find the lie. I'm just saying, it's the truth. Am I wrong?
What they say, you give
Am
what
I
you ask
wrong?
for, so if you call, ask for confidence.
I'm calling you from the car. Just know I am. Look. I just
You
need
can't expect
5 minutes. I just need 5
But
minutes.
sometimes
And call you from the car.
Sometimes people.
Are you talking to me?
Just 5. Just 5. I forgot.
You're talking to me?
I mean,
Or you call the person.
Oh.
You got it.
it's just sometimes.
Oh, hold on.
This is my thing. You
No,
either
you know
ask
he be-
for or you call the
He be
person.
too,
You
you
don't
know
have
he
to.
got to be a little bit dramatic.
Who?
You know he got to be a little.
I mean, most definitely, I understand that it's love,
He got
but
to be a little bit
I
dramatic.
mean, but sometimes when someone comes to you and they say, I can tell you a whole lot of things about me. And I don't want you to say anything back because most likely you're gonna piss me off.
And back to the ambassador report. React.
Right. But I just want you to listen.
So I got 3. Oh, the ambassador report. You heard that, right? The ambassador report. That guy. Okay. You heard that, right? The ambassador report, right? Okay.
But
Most likely.
we as humans should request things because everybody.
You heard that, right?
No.
You had slick. There was a.
I don't know that that's.
They give me 3.
No.
Okay. Very happy with that.
He felt some type
The
of way.
ambassador report.
He
I
felt
was
some
saying
type of
what
way.
you said.
He felt
I
like
need
you
you to
didn't
hear
include him in that. So
Yeah.
yeah, you get
The ambassador
He
report.
want his portion too.
And you should. Shit. All right. Well, guys, gals, girls, goblins over diverse selection of those that decide they want to be wet and they drive the motherfucking desert. Guess what? The rain ain't coming, and girl, we live in Texas, so that's it. You're gonna be you got a better chance of being moist than wet, and those are 2 different things. All right. With that being said, let me give a shout out to our wonderful The Ambassador that joined us this evening. Giving a shout out to you. We're hopeful, and I feel as though he'll be present in the room in the building on season 6. Oh, and we want him to be.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm not coming back to Dallas. I mean, not to move, anyways. I may be there and visiting.
So we're just gonna give it.
We talked about the place.
Okay, we'll just go ahead. Well, I guess we're gonna give it to the Lord and see where the season 6 is gonna land us.
No,
We got-
Dallas has had its way with me, and it's
You
time
know
to
what?
move on. It's time to move on.
One time that the way was given away. Hey Bernie, what do you have, Bernie? He sniggles and giggles. Yes, he do. He said yum yum yum.
Not the only one.
You were not. But that's the reason I said sometimes. Look, I just bit the head. You put it all in your mouth. Think about that one.
I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna put you up. Now what you think?
It's your look. You have anything for the people before we get out of here? Because we are an hour behind.
Don't be blaming us.
Between y'all, an hour behind. I'm blaming both of y'all. Just
Don't be blaming us. Bro. Okay, so
wow. No, you did.
for my people,
Yeah.
my people,
Look,
please, if you don't hear anything else I say,
Say it, please.
please love yourself. I want you to love on yourself. Love on, and I mean that.
Inside
Love
and out.
on yourself.
Inside
You
and
deserve yourself too,
out.
not just
Inside
the
and
mother
out.
hoes that can pay your bills.
Inside and out. Amen. Amen. Ooh. Ooh, Lord.
Love on yourself. You deserve that. Bernie out.
That's a big old to be sweet. Hey, do you have anything you want to give to the people?
And self-control is the best control.
Big swallow, he said, that didn't swallow. Never swallow my whole hand. Stop.
Get your ass over here. Give your final thought. Get yourself together. Get your motherfucking self together. Get yourself together quick.
For those who didn't hear me, I'll just repeat it. Self-control is the best control.
Oh,
Get your ass over here. Sit back down. Get yourself together. Get yourself together
I'm
quick.
so glad not to say it again. Baby, look here. Yeah, what's that? I didn't have to tell it. Well, you know, child, that's a hit or miss.
Oh, I mean, Augusta said something. What you say?
So,
I didn't say anything.
okay.
I mean, I have my final words. I'm just waiting for my turn.
Okay.
Black, do you have anything as you join us this evening?
I joined y'all a little late, but I mean, I just want to say I want to make sure every day is better than the present day. So I always be better than what it was the day before, okay? No matter who you are, what you're going through, your circumstance, your relationship, your children, be better than what you was the day before, okay?
Amen. You better bless us.
You can't be nothing but a better person be who you are that day, the next day coming forward, all right? Because
I like
anytime
that.
you make a mistake, it's always time to fix it. Just remember, the time never stops for nobody but yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Come on, Saints. All right. The ambassador, what do you have, sir, for us? What do you have this evening?
Like I said, stop holding shit in and react however you feel.
You know what?
However you feel, let it go.
Oh,
Let it out.
So
Stop
you
holding
mean
this stuff
if I
in.
feel like I want to bash that whole head in, I can
Bash it in. Don't hold it in. Stop holding. We gotta stop holding in stuff. We gotta stop that.
Okay, so he said, remember the consequences. I'm trying to listen.
Beat that bitch.
Yeah, there's gonna be consequences, but if you feel like doing it, do it.
But every reaction is a reaction. We taught that in little bitty kids school. For every reaction, there's a reaction, right?
But if you feel like making that action, you go ahead and
You're
make
gonna
it.
get rolled up, and your mama gonna pop your hand when you get home.
And who? And who?
Ain't gonna be
That's
there,
parents
bitch.
gonna win.
Bitch, so what I'm gonna do is, bitch, I'm gonna be like, what you do?
Nah,
Bitch, I got her back.
Nah,
I thought I was
doing
gonna
it.
just
But
stick
see, I
her.
wanna
That
get
was
to
slick.
that
That was slick right there.
I thought I was
I
gonna
want
stick
to
her.
get that for my kids. Gonna have this thing like,
No, I'm just joking.
That was slick though. I get you.
I'm trying. That was cute.
Yeah, it was 10 points. You
I'm
get 10
just
points.
joking.
I stopped that whole out though. You
I'm
tried.
not sure.
All right, and
I
look,
just
and
asked if it was
here we go, Chad. They still going.
And I just gave you an answer.
Lord, they still going. All right.
All right, everybody, that's what
Hey,
you asked.
hey,
Okay.
we almost 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. All right. Last but not least, let me give a shout out to everybody that's been supporting Weekend Pearl from the very beginning. That ended up from the very beginning in a parking lot at Wendy's in North Dallas, and it started from right there in that point. So thank you to every co-host, everybody that's ever been on the show. Thank you so much. Season 6 will be different again. Of course, we're gonna have some additions to people in and out, what have you. But
With more Mr. Ray, aka Black. I'm coming.
so we'll be excited to see everybody and see what's upcoming for season 6.
On your way.
Again, I'll lend this to everyone that's watching. Get your shit. It's look, child, blink twice and one time for Jesus. I will say this: it's a lot of people out here right now that are doing the most because they feel as though they can. But there's something so special about people that say that they can. They only can if you let them.
Get your house.
So I lend you, and I say this to you today.
You said what they only can if you let them.
Yes, they can if you let them.
I got you.
Yes. So with that being said, first things first, I always say this: know your non-negotiables, and 2, you are at liberty to always say no. You are always at liberty to decline. You are always at liberty to say not today.
See,
And guess what? That is okay. And if anyone has an issue with it, that means they really don't know you.
Come
and
on
they've
now.
yet to have a conversation.
Well-
right? So,
And if you say
have
no
a
and they don't hear you,
I
Okay,
you
can't
should
let's
throw.
I can hear Ambassador. What you say, Ambassador?
I said, and if you say no and they don't hear you, always just throw up a towel or a chair. You know.
That's it.
Yes, bro. And with that being
Should
said,
never get that
we
far.
appreciate everybody that's coming to Weekend Pearls, that's still coming and going. We're gonna enjoy you. Shout out again to everybody, of course. This merch shop, Jesus, different conversation. We'll talk about it at a later date. But 30 days. We will be back in 30 days for season 6. Patreon will be up and working for all the
That'll
things.
be close to my birthday.
You said what now?
That'll be close to my birthday, 30 days.
I know it will be. Yes, we've already discussed that, but you weren't there, so
No, I will.
Ambassador, I look forward to meeting you now.
you already.
We already met.
Yeah, we're not grown.
Yeah.
I'm like my papa, we ain't got no teeth. We're not grown.
I was eating wings. I don't know.
My papa,
I
He
heard-
probably drunk and he was probably eating. So yeah.
No, yeah.
He just said. He just said.
probably the man. Well, we put that on file.
No,
It was the first time.
I met him a couple
You
of
did.
years
At the hotel.
Yeah.
The first time.
Okay.
Which one did we? Okay.
Well, I look
The
forward to
first
meeting.
one.
I look forward to meeting
Meeting
your
you
presence
again.
one more time.
Of course.
All right.
Okay,
Me
all
too.
right.
Likewise.
I love the cut up. If my cousin brings me around because they know I'm gonna cut up.
Thank you.
Girl, Hollywood Shuffle. Well, with that being said, again, shout out to everybody on my wonderful co-hosts that have joined us for the season. Even though we have had a multitude of technical difficulties, definitely a special shout out to our life writing Price.
Oh, we still
Oh,
connected.
shit.
We're still connected.
Oh,
Yeah. So we will give credit where credit is due.
Oh, my time, man.
It is what it is, but I'm gonna say this here. We'll see y'all in next season in 30 days. And just get your life together in the meanwhile. And also, we encourage you to bathe and use Epsom salt, okay?
bye.
The-
That's it.
Look,
That's all.
be clean and
Wash
be
your
blessed.
ass.
Hold on, no. That don't mean use the same towel for your face and your lower extremities.
You know
You
what?
need at least 3.
You know what? As long as you start with your face and finish with your ass, go for it.
You can still
And flush
put
your
the
toilet.
face on your face. We'll talk about this in a minute. Bye.